I'm glad it finally happened after so many years of it not happening. It felt like an epic release.
I think the three of us should roll in mud and then get our dicks out and stand around the set.
I had a dream like that once.
This ends with the cops pulling us over.
Oh my God. And we really do feel like that point is coming.
Good f***ing lying. Oh my God.
Level up your mac and cheese with a pinch of nutmeg.
You just need to cool down.
I'm not feeling very zen, I can tell you that.
Oh, take heed, my back pocketeers of speed. We press X to tackle and lay them. Oh, shit. In ruin. We, of course, are the Rolling Pockets. Yes. I genuinely broke a glass.
Thursday, the 20th of October, starring Stephanie Ben Dixon.
Hello.
Peter Burns. Gus Ronald. It's your boy, Nick by Richardson. Tonight on the show, we reject your scorn for the PGA Tour as we defeat the doom of your golf cynicism, Gus, with the spark of hope that we'll get a hole-in-one, but we won't. And that's all the games we played this week. Our best show yet.
It's golf in that game.
Yeah.
Golf and Rabbids.
It sucked because I was like, oh, this is really good. I really ought to roll with this one. And then we had like 4 games to talk about. So there was nothing to add.
Well, to be fair, we can't talk about the one game that we want to talk about.
So true.
Yeah, because we don't want to talk about any of these other shit
We can
games.
talk about it at 10 p.m.
Maybe at the post show we could talk about it a little bit. Maybe you just give a little frisson.
A sprinkling.
Yeah, just a zest. Sorry, Shane, you're here too.
Hi. How's it going?
Hi, man.
I don't have embargoes. I can talk about whatever I want.
Yeah.
Tell us about
Give us the hot goss.
Shane
the next
reveal.
Black Panther movie.
Seriously, like getting
Yeah, what do you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Nothing.
tell us some Ubisoft shit.
I've got
What's the
no
inside?
insides.
Come on.
No.
Really?
No. I
Really?
really don't know.
Really?
Totally does.
Really?
No, I don't.
Look
I
at those eyes.
Look at that steel.
Hiding, full of
Shane.
secrets.
Good boy.
Shane, Pete, give me a close-up. I will stop raising money for cancer. I will raise money for cancer.
We don't approve of that message.
No.
We're not cutting back anymore.
We will get to why you're here in a second.
Okay.
Because I figure, let's just do our normal, how's everybody doing? I want to
Yeah.
start.
yeah.
Oh, let's force
I want to
this.
start with you.
Please.
Because you look great.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
New glasses.
The glass.
I've gone for some heavy,
frames, yeah.
heavy rims. I was watching Welcome to Wrexham.
Eh?
Saw a certain actor up on the screen, Mr. Ryan Reynolds.
It's always an inspiration.
I look like Ryan
So-
inspiration.
Yeah,
for
but this
you.
takes a turn because I saw him wearing some rather thick glasses and I'm like, my God, he can pull anything off. He wears like crappy...
Wish you'd pull me off.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Dun, 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 dun.
But here's the thing. I saw with those glasses and I was like, I really want a pair like that. But I know I'm not a Ryan Reynolds. I know I won't be able to...
Hey.
Yeah, no.
Well, hang on, hear the story out. Because then I ordered them online and that was a massive risk.
Oh my God, I am a Ryan
They
Reynolds.
turned up. I put them on and I was like, these look good.
Yeah.
And then I watched an episode of Welcome to Wrexham. I saw him in his glasses.
Yeah.
Didn't look great. Didn't
Wow.
You've leveled up the Gusness of this story.
Yeah.
Because like the classic Gus story is like he would start everything with like, I wasn't sure I could do this. And then it turned out I was amazing at it.
Turns out I was better than Ryan Reynolds.
And now it's like,
level.
it turns out that I'm better than the inspiration.
Yeah.
I watched it and I just thought, no, they weren't the right frame, they weren't the right size. His jaw wasn't it was just too square, if anything.
Really? Really? That's where
He needs
we're
to balance it out with a full beard, I think. And
that
then
might
he
be
would
it.
Just be
Yeah.
really.
And a raft of insecurity.
Oh, yeah. Just neuroses everywhere.
Good.
Thank you so much.
I have a new neurosis, and that is sharing any good music with Stephanie Ben Dixon. Because
I love that you're the singular for neurosis is neurosis.
Yeah, of course. What would it be?
It's neurosis.
No, it's neurosis.
Name of a horse from an RPG.
Last night I was listening to on loop a lot. One of the greatest songs of all time. And I told Steph, and she was like, I don't know that song, so I played it. It's Downtown by the acclaimed and I think I said it to you, the greatest R&B rapper of all time, Macklemore. I can't.
He performed in State of Origin once.
Did he?
Yeah, they
Really?
performed that song and it was
Yeah.
fucking trash.
So
Oh, of course. Well, the song is bad. The
so
chorus
white.
is amazing.
So white.
And you're just dead inside. You felt nothing.
I mean, I have very specific narrow tastes in music, so I wouldn't take my
We
opinion. for
align a
anything.
lot though, so I felt like abandoned because Taylor Swift has a new album.
I
coming out
listened
tomorrow.
to. I hate Taylor
Blink
Swift.
182 new
I
song?
listened to. We
Jimmy Eat
align
World
on.
had a new song
we
out
align on
yesterday.
emo, and that's it.
Yeah, that's-
Everything else, I feel like no.
Wait, musically or just that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
You also went very hard
That's
on
like, I'm happy now, Nicholas.
You also went really hard on a risky move,
no.
which I don't like doing, and I haven't done since my tin flute whistle saga with Steph, which is you don't go hard on the you're gonna love this song, listen to this song, I'm gonna watch you listen to this song. It is a dangerous gamble to make because
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
never plays off well.
Yeah. It's like you. It's like
with
you
these
showing us
glasses.
a funny video that goes for 7 minutes, cupping your phone at us.
What about the I'm bloqué?
Just looking
I'm
at-
bloqué.
I'm bloqué.
I'm blue. I mean, I love Dutch.
That was-
okay. I feel like
that
everyone
ain't
else
for me.
showed it too. Like, people felt
Hit a
like
kid
it was
not for
30
that.
seconds. Are you doing well?
Yeah, I'm fine, mate. I got my fucking Master Chief mug. It's got some beer in it. Having a good time.
If he's got his Master Chief flagon, he's okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool, man.
Hang on, zoom in.
I only got
Peter, give me my close up.
I only got it a few months ago. I
was about to say, is that new since last time
Now's
I've
a
seen you?
great time to get a Halo tattoo because Halo's
Well, it's
in a great
going off.
position right
Well,
now.
it's
Yeah,
What are
yeah.
they cheap? Are
Hey,
they going
everyone's
cheap or
happy
something? It's just like-
Winter update. It's coming.
November 8, yeah.
This is
is a Halo
so
show now.
over the Master Chief mug.
Fuck off.
It's the best. It's the only present that I've gotten Peter that he likes. Okay, so he's allowed to use.
What
it
else
for-
have you gotten me? Pants that time.
Got him pants.
I'm just excited that you love it in this context and not in our home.
Yeah, no, it's actually fucking heinous.
So
But
I'll praise
it's
the
perfect
Master
for this
Chief mug
room.
to the end
We've
of
had this
time, as
conversation,
long
you
as
know.
it
I know,
stays
but it
here.
still hurts.
Every time it hurts a little.
That's a great tattoo.
Oh, thank you.
Well done. That's awesome. Yeah. Now, speaking of great things, you're here to celebrate us.
yeah, putting it simply, yes, very much so. Yeah.
So go on.
Just
Give us a
grab your wine glass and just take it all in.
Come on, fill me in.
Well, for those of you who I've never met before, I've had the joy of saying hello to. I'm Shane. I'm the head of gaming and streaming at Cure Cancer. Almost forgot. I've been working there for just on a year now. And then as I joined, right here, okay.
Yeah.
As I joined the team at Cure Cancer, we're already in conversation with these legends to become ambassadors for Game on Cancer. And I'm here to say thank you for the past 12 months. It's been absolutely incredible. We did a massive fundraiser for our holiday spectacular last year. And then a bunch of the Pocketeers got involved for our superhero streamers campaign.
Of course they did. Champions the
Did
love.
amazingly. So collectively, it's well over $11,000 raised for Game on Cancer so far. So yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. And we just come back from PAX. I saw a bunch of the Pocketeers. They came up to our booth as well. So
cool.
thanks to everyone who said hello. That was really awesome.
Phoenix O'Lion.
One.
Oh yes, the
yeah.
one more line
Yeah.
competition. Yes,
yeah.
Yep. Smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. Much higher than anyone else. Anyone else's high score. We'll probably do that again next year. It was a big hit.
Yeah,
We did that run. Remember the run we did?
Now, Gus, I had.
Let's
he
we'll
will
throw a
not
tape back
shut
into
up
the run.
about
Here it
the
comes.
run.
Well, I should say because that was all the back Pocketeers donating for that as well.
Yes,
which
that's
was
true.
all of them
Yes.
as well doing that,
Correct.
which was amazing. And, guys, what a time we had, right, guys? Oh, we had fun.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, we had fun.
You didn't see us because we were up the front.
Oh, what a blur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were very fast.
Erotic blur.
Whiz past, yeah.
But PAX was amazing. We just put out a wrap up today. So if you go onto our socials or gameoncancer.com.au, you can read all about it. We have a nice highlights reel as well. And collectively, $86,000.
Oh, nice.
In 3 days, which is just
That's nuts.
amazing.
So good.
So good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Our first time on the show floor, there was about 6 of us from Cure Cancer that went down, and I was the only one who'd ever been to PAX, so they were just like in this wonderland.
Yeah.
What is this festival? And they're already talking about like, when's the next one? Like 6 months or something? Like, no, you have to wait a year. Like,
You have to wait 3 years after the next 3 get cancelled.
that's right. Yeah.
So,
fingers
yeah.
crossed, yeah. PAX was incredible. But yes, we're here to celebrate you guys specifically.
But mainly them.
Well, yes,
mainly them.
the Pocketeer
We
community,
didn't really
incredible.
do anything, if we're being totally honest.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to say that.
Yeah.
14
You can say.
Like we were like, hey, have you guys got money? And they were like, yeah. And we're like, give it to these guys.
Yeah.
But the important thing is we are being rewarded.
Yeah.
This is true. So, Cure Cancer want to do something special for these legends here and all of you guys. So we hit up our friends at Kings of Neon who are on the Central Coast. They're a neon light manufacturer. Eagle Eyes might have noticed a slight change in the set this evening. And I'm here to reveal what's going to happen.
Where's he going?
New edition. Now, let's hope this goes well.
Ta-da!
Sick. Look at this like cyberpunky reflection it puts on the table.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
That's
It
nice.
finally makes this piece of shit look good.
It's like the water reflections
Pete,
in
kill the house,
in a
kill the lights.
streetscape.
Oh, you want to kill the whole?
Kill the whole lights. Let's sit in old school.
Yeah, pretend
no one
that
else
we're
will see
playing a
us.
scary game.
Yeah, damn right. Do it.
Standing.
Oh,
Oh,
that is sick.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Love
That
that.
is
That's
fantastic.
that's back pocket neon light from the guys at Kings of Neon. Oh, you can adjust it.
Dim it a
Can we
little
make
bit.
it flicker like a CD alley?
Sure can.
Oh.
Nice.
Look at that scanning.
Turning
Love the
turning it off
frequency.
and on again.
Can we break some of the lights on it?
There is
so it
a-
says something dirty.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Live nudes. I mean, back pocket.
Live nude pocket.
That is so good.
Yes. So on behalf of Cure Cancer, we can't thank the Pocketeer community and you guys for all the support you've given us the past 12 months, and looking forward to just continuing this and being able to do our little bit to help fund amazing cancer researchers. So thank you so much.
No, thank you. I mean,
And,
first of all, thank you for that. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's
No,
sick.
our pleasure.
I love
Our
it.
pleasure.
and you've got more coming up in the year. Like,
Yes, that's right. Yes. So our Holiday Spectacular campaign that kicked off last year is returning on November 15th to December 15th. You'll be able to sign up and fundraise. There's been some amazing creators in the Back Pocket community who've done so already. I'm not going to name them because I'll definitely forget one, and that's just going to be awful.
that would look
you,
awful.
You know who you are.
Save.
Yeah, and Kings of Neon, the guys who made this amazing light, are actually supporting the campaign. So the first 25 streamers to sign up and fundraise $2,000 will receive a $300 gift card to get their own custom neon light for their setup as well. So yeah, thanks.
Now,
guys
we
for
get
Neon.
that neon and we just have it up here as well. We'd have it collectively.
Yeah, that's
their
right.
neons. Cool. Okay, great. That works. That works.
And also wanted to say thank you for the opportunity to be able to help with this sort of thing, because like we've all spoken before about people in our lives that have been affected by cancer. The ability and opportunity to be able to fundraise for it is phenomenal, particularly with you, because you're just one of the great humans that we know as well. So if someone else from the company approached
We were about to say no, and then they were like, "We've brought Shane on."
it's like, oh, okay,
What about a Shane? And we're like, all right.
and you've got
Shane
like
will just pester us on Twitter until we do so anyway.
That's it.
you've got other ambassadors. You've got Miss Molly Makes. You've got Jeff Canada, who's
Yes.
like one of my favorite content creators
know.
on the planet. So yeah, it's.
But then on the flip side, you also
got
got Barjo
Barjo,
involved.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, see, that was the
Unfortunate.
trade-off. It's just like his
Unfortunate.
audience. I'm just like,
Yeah,
anyway.
it's just about scale at that point, really, not personality. But yeah, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much. We're really excited to be able to continue for another year of working with you folks. Yeah, it's just a pleasure, and because of our audience, like they're so generous.
Yeah, they are really amazing. Like it's it's one of those things. Like I did a panel at PAX and we were talking about the future of Game on Cancer, and the past 12 months has been like an incredible journey of just learning the progress that's being made in cancer research as well, and just we're well over $600,000 raised in the gaming community with Game on Cancer already, which is just incredible.
huge.
And I know that I'm really confident that in years' time we'll be able to look back at like the collective effort that we in the gaming community, broadly speaking, have done to have an impact in the world of cancer research. And yeah, I've no doubt that it's going to lead to amazing things. So
Totally.
yeah,
Beautiful.
can't thank you enough.
Cool.
Amen.
Well, you mentioned before that you'd done a.
No, I was giving you a thumbs up to what you were about to say.
Oh yeah, you mentioned before that you'd done a wrap up of everything that happened at PAX, but you've also made a video for that as well. So we thought that before, we'll say goodbye, but we'll show that video, and because it was great, like all the stuff that happened at PAX, it was a fun time, and it was awesome seeing you there as well.
For sure. No, thanks, guys. And if anyone wants to learn more about Game on Cancer or the Holiday Spectacular campaign, it's gameoncancer.com.au. So yeah, go check it out.
Yeah, and it's been spammed in the chat as well. So
Amazing.
There'll be a hyperlink in there.
Thanks, mods.
Yeah, they're always on it. They're always
All
on
right, cool.
it.
I'll get out of here, but thank you so much for having me, guys. It's been
Amazing.
Thanks,
Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that video, and Shane, we'll see you again soon.
Sounds good.
Sweet.
Cheers.
We
we are here at PAX Australia 2022, fundraising with the Australian gaming community for vital cancer research. We have some amazing partnerships and activations happening here at the show. Generosity are in the Wombat Theatre doing a bunch of fundraising with their community. The Oz Speedruns team, the Cookie Brigade team, and even the Melbourne Convention Centre is getting into the action. And we have our own Game on Cancer booth behind me here. Everyone has been so generous with their money and their time, and it's just amazing to be joining the gaming community here in Melbourne and fundraising for a great cause.
Cancer's affected me personally with some family and friends who have suffered from cancer. Thankfully, they pulled through, and that's because of all the funding that has helped support people with cancer. So it's important for me to try and make a difference, and hopefully, we'll be rid of cancer for good one day.
As I was diagnosed as 2020 with leukemia, all the work that is done through the Cure Cancer crew and the Game on Cancer is really amazing, supports so many people. We can't think of anything better than jump on board and keep supporting it and pass it on forward.
Buzz was given an opportunity because he was on a trial, and without the support for cancer research, he might never have gotten that opportunity, and he might not be here today. So it's really important.
Thanks to your incredible generosity, we've managed to raise more than $80,000 for life-saving cancer research. Thank you so much for your amazing support, and we'll see you next year.
Nice.
He's gone.
Look at it.
He got slimed?
Yeah,
Missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking want to get slimed.
We can
Christmas?
organise that.
Post show studio.
Slime?
I want to get slimed in someone else's studio.
Yeah, okay,
Good
right.
call.
I've had nachos put on my head before, and it was not great.
I don't want nachos. I want like a.
Strange analogy.
This is what I want. This is what I
I think
want.
it's like messy. It was
Okay, yeah, sure.
That smell.
Jelly eaters will know.
Okay.
I want jelly, but I want it like semi-masticated and like, when you squeeze it through your
when you
teeth
squeeze it through your teeth.
and it starts to become liquid again.
Pre-squeezed jelly.
Yeah. And then just like a bucket full of it. But lime,
Okay,
I want to eat
so
it.
I want to be the person that
Masticates.
half masticates the jelly.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Weren't we doing a hot tub stream?
Yep.
Yeah,
Jelly
but
stream?
I think we were going to put balls in there.
Jelly stream?
Yeah. You could
It's
put your balls
but
in
the
jelly.
reason we wanted balls is because we thought water would be too risky in here, but
They
masticated
used,
jelly.
they used to do jelly wrestling at Hot Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Let's do
Was
that.
Hot Damn and Purple Sneakers the same venue?
No.
What
No,
are these
Peter.
words?
Some
No,
shitty
Peter.
clubs. It's
What kind
definitely.
of emo kid were you?
You took me to a
Zero
club that had a
emo
skate. You took me to a club that had a skate
He
ramp
loves
in it.
Macklemore.
What was that?
You took me to a club when I first came to Sydney, and it had a half pipe in it.
Yeah, I was a cool guy once.
You were.
You were very cool.
I love the neon. Like the rug at the Big Lebowski, I feel like it really ties the room.
Oh, how good is that movie?
Yeah.
You haven't.
I haven't seen it.
I cannot believe you haven't seen that movie.
I have also
Yes.
not seen that movie.
I understand that about you,
I've
but
kind
it's
of-
like it feels like peak him.
Yeah, but I've rejected it out of the fact that it's everyone's favorite movie, and so it's just like, oh, that can't be as good as everyone raves about how good it is. From the stills I've seen of it, and the memes and the John and Emerson.
My understanding of it is that it does not hold up.
There you go.
No, that's
No,
incorrect.
I feel like you two, famously have that opinion about films that do not hold up.
Like Ace Ventura 2,
Yes.
which is still the greatest film of
still
all
the
time.
greatest.
I'd like to be in on that one. I don't know why I'm being left out of that.
Big Lebowski,
Big Lebowski holds up.
is still
Big Lebowski,
A classic.
like legit, it does. It's
I've
because
also-
it's actually like it was a stoner film for sure, but it was like it's way smarter than the Seth Rogen era stoner film.
Yeah, right.
Right, okay.
I've
So it's actually clever.
says, if only you had a show about things holding up.
Oh shit, we got to make some of those.
We do. I've learned everything about that film without seeing it, which I also feel like would lead to a great disappointment in watching it. I know all the characters, I know all the memes, I know all the lines, but I don't get what they are in the context of the actual film. So I'm
Imagine
sure-
if you understood them in context.
What a disappointment.
All
What a
right.
disappointment.
So funny.
Good. All right. Should we move on?
No.
No. Sorry. You should have put it on my chair.
Oh my gosh, I left a note because I was gonna talk about this last time. This thing that happened at PAX, and then I forgot. And
But you're not going to talk about it now.
Do you want a nice? Yeah, she is.
Oh. Show.
No,
Nah, mate.
no. We all went over this.
No.
We had a
Do
conversation.
you want to like good lead in? Do you want to make it feel natural, or are you happy to just bounce off that piece of paper you picked up off the floor?
How are you going to make it feel natural
Wait.
now?
So it's gonna be much better than that piece of paper that you picked up off the
Do you
floor.
want me to? Like, as though we're coming back from break?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Ready?
Yep. Hey, Steph,
Hey.
what's written on that piece of paper on the floor?
This is so funny you should ask. I left this on my chair last week because I forgot to tell a story, and
Incredible.
I really,
Amazing.
really wanted to tell it, and I was like,
Tell
Steph, don't forget. And then I did forget. But then I got here and I looked at my chair and I was like, yes, last week Steph is a genius. Don't you dare. It's very silly. It's very silly. But while I was at PAX, I knew that we'd be going out in the evenings. And because I was working so much during the day, the evenings was like my only time to like hang out with people and stuff like that. I ended up only really going out one night, and that was Saturday night. And I had like a cool outfit, and I don't really go out much anymore. There's no cool half pipes in my life.
No
it's
purple
all
rubber sneaker.
home time all the time because I am old. So I was excited to put on my like outfit and go out and have a good time.
Yep.
But because I was at PAX all day, I had to like take my clothes and get changed into them later. And so I was like, I just need to get changed somewhere like nearby. Nicrotex was like, I have an apartment. I was like, do you mind if I like get changed there and like leave my stuff behind while I go out and pick up my bag on the way back home?
He's a mensch.
But he did
Easy.
mine, so she couldn't go there. And that's the end of the story.
So I went to Nicrotex's little hotel room and
Had I heard.
yeah, it was lovely.
But if the hotel asked, there were never more than 3 people in there.
No, there were a lot of people in there.
3 whole people.
And a half pipe.
And a half pipe. Anyway, so I got changed and I was like, all right, I'm going to head out and I'll meet up with you guys later. And off I went, had a good time. We all hung out. And Nicrotex and a bunch of the other Pocketeers were in the apartment and like ordered some food.
2 other Pocketeers.
It was like they had like 15 people in there.
Yeah.
It was packed and it was very much against the rules. It was a fucking party.
Okay. That's where we are.
Yeah. They all walked in going, oh, can't wait for the buffet in the morning and like pretending to be guests.
What happened?
What is happening?
It's just anyway. So I went. So I went out, and then I got this like. Actually, no. Sophie said to me, I got a message from Peyton.
Turn your fucking wrist off. Throw that thing in the.
I got a message from Peyton
Yep.
saying, can you please check your phone? And I was like, my God, what's happened? And then I checked my phone and it was a message from Nicrotex saying, I don't know how to ask you this, but your bag is vibrating. And we thought maybe you'd left your phone behind and didn't realize.
Right. But clearly you've
But then-
got your phone.
I had a message saying, did Steph leave her phone back here?
That's right. Then they were like, so we asked Peter and he said, you do have your phone. So we were like, oh.
And to preface, you did say PAX was very stressful for you.
It was very
And there was a
stressful.
lot of work going on during the day, and nighttime was the only time that you could relax.
And so then
You went to a hotel room with a close friend.
Full of people.
Yeah.
they were like,
Many of whom are bachelors.
they like were kind of feeling around the bag and like
my
they
God.
could
From my
see
impression,
the
they told
thing
the-
that was vibrating.
They told the
was-
story like they were like cats walking around being like, we don't know what they didn't want to touch it. They were like,
Well, I
how
think
do we
initially they were
open
like,
the
I'm
bag?
sure it's like fine. And so they were kind of like, they didn't want to go rifling through the bag, but it was like continuously vibrating.
Yeah.
Like on a
Which setting?
cycle.
Okay.
And so they were trying to like sort of figure out if it was like on the top or like accessible that they wouldn't have to rifle too much, but
Yeah.
like could address the issue. And then they found it was a long black box and the vibrating was coming from inside this long black box.
Of course.
And they were like,
Because
they looked at each other and then they kind of like looked at everyone else in the room and they were like, we'll be right back. And they picked up the
this
bag
Nick and
Peyton.
and Peyton and took it into another room and they put it on the floor and they were like, we will never speak of this to anyone. But oh my God.
because it's important for the thing that's in there, it's important to keep it clean. Because if it's not clean,
We saw
then
that indie game
things
last
could
week.
get in it and it could stop operating correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I will say it's very impressive that Nick managed to respect your personal space because more on Nick not respecting people's personal space later on in the show.
Yes.
I thought you called him a moron.
So in the
Moron,
end,
Nick.
they were like, let's just like address it, and they sent me this message being like, just to let you know this is happening.
The box is vibrating.
What do you want us to do? And I was like, oh, so sorry. That's my vibrator. Can't leave home without it.
And what was the reaction to that?
Like,
Shock? Nothing? Did you see 3 dots appear and then stop? Then 3 dots
back
appear
again.
and then stop?
And so it's the same rhythm.
so because I'd put on my nice outfit, I wanted to wear my like cute jewelry, and I didn't want to wear my bulky smartwatch.
There you go.
Which has a connection to my phone and an alarm that goes off.
And that was what was in the box.
That's what was in the box. The box is long and black because that is the jewelry company
Yep.
sends jewelry in,
Yep.
in that box, and it comes with like little earrings and
So
Little known fact about Samsung, they also produce dildos. So
the
it
two-
just saves up packaging to do.
the two other details to that was at one point I believe Nick and Peyton thought maybe Pete has control over it and was the one.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's
yeah.
right.
So
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
Pete
yeah.
just decided, I might just use an app to control it. So they're like, maybe we'll check with Pete because he's just like, time for a brrr, and like, amazing.
So funny that like, because I
And
was
you're like, she's not reacting at all.
yeah.
She's just immune to this now.
It was in me at the time. It was during the Great Debate.
Oh, you were cheating at chess. That's what you were doing. Yeah.
Oh my god!
And then
it was
just-
so funny. Because I was like, one, that I would bring that with me to PAX, and like 2, that I would bring it in like
A day bag.
a day bag
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
your apartment.
Yeah.
But and that's when they were going on the theory. They're like, no, but it could be like something that you have with Pete, and like he controls it.
So fucking cute.
And then secondly, can I just say, you almost did the same thing there by the joke being that you told them, oh, it's just my vibrator. Apparently you said it's your giant dildo.
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
that's the thing.
I did say giant dildo.
Because that's what you said. And then obviously the joke is you then say you told them it was actually your smartwatch. When you retold me that story after I met you guys out, we were all fairly tipsy. You got to that point in the story.
And then
told
got
me,
distracted.
And then you walked away. So I was there and you're telling the story. I'm hanging on every word, like, And then it was vibrating. I'm like, why are you telling me this story? And she goes, and so then I just told them it was my giant dildo and walked away. And I was like, What was the story about? Like, you just why are you telling me that at full volume? And then someone's like, it was her watch. I was like, she just forgot the end of the story.
We got the punchline.
Yeah, no punchline.
Amazing.
Left me shattered with my rosé at the club.
No, they should have known that you.
you smashed a glass. That weekend.
They should have known that you were joking because dildos don't vibrate. Otherwise, they're a vibrator.
That's true.
That's it.
Just the image that I will always have is just like Nicrotex and Peyton just
With
like
kitchen utensils
on
looking
either
at a
side of the bag being like,
and gloves on and everything. Barbecue
stay
tongs.
between us for all time.
For all time. We die with
We
this
will
secret.
never tell anyone.
Amazing. Loyal community. Good on you. Should we talk about some video games?
Why not?
Yeah. A little segment I like to call. I'm just saying. What y'all been playing? Brought to you by BuriBuri. BuriBuri. I'm distracted by the intense eye contact that you and I are making as I'm saying
I was just thinking about William listening to that last conversation, how shocking it would have been. He's not in the studio, but at home.
Blushing.
Blushing
for
like
sure.
a damsel. Like a sausage.
like a sausage?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. BuriBuri met her kid, which is probably not something I should bring up.
She met it or you met her kid?
I met her
Yeah,
kid.
yeah, yeah.
Not
Finally
right.
met her kid.
Finally, she became a responsible parent.
She became a lawyer to win the lawsuit to see her kid.
It's
Oh
very
my God.
exciting. Congratulations, BuriBuri, on the custody. And may you have many, many happy years together. Very cute kid. Very handsome partner. BuriBuri, very awful person. Let's talk about some video games that we've been playing. Gus, what have you been playing this week?
Sure, why not? I have been playing Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, which just came out today. I've been checking this out for about a week. I got to play a little bit early thanks to Ubisoft, and we streamed it over there yesterday and on Tuesday as well, myself and Jess. And I'm a big fan, or I was a big fan of Kingdom Battle, and we all remember how batshit crazy it was when that was announced. We're like, this shouldn't work. This shouldn't be a game. These characters shouldn't exist in the same universe.
Crime against nature.
It is. Well, they've doubled down and they've gone even harder on it for Sparks of Hope. And I'm in love with it. It's freaking great fun. It's getting great reviews and it is all the more crazy and batshit of this universe. And I mean, I think I've already I was already complaining to you when I started playing it. It's just like, it does not care about its narrative. It is straight out of the gates, just
there's no real sort of structure or what's going on. There's characters that have pre-existing relationships that are just bounding around. Suddenly there's a big bad. The big bad isn't explained. You're all teleported out of there, and then you're shot off to other planets. New expositional characters pop in and start chatting away about other things that have happened in this galaxy. It's like a Saturday morning cartoon on crack.
Did you have high expectations though? Could you?
No, well,
this is
here's
like
the thing.
7th time you've said this, and I'm constantly
Yeah.
like, the game is called Mario plus Rabbids.
Yeah.
It's with the exception of William Shakespeare's Romeo plus Juliet. The word plus in a title has never indicated the good storytelling is about to happen.
That was his the Aussie director.
Baz.
It was Romeo plus Juliet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Forget that.
And it's a banger.
Yeah, and we should stress that was Baz Luhrmann's plus, not William Shakespeare's plus.
Yes.
The
He wasn't
Bard-
that ahead of his time.
I think
Bard
it was
wasn't
William
just like-
Shakespeare's Romeo plus Juliet, wasn't it?
The movie.
The movie was
Yes,
called
it
that.
was.
Yeah. But Baz put the plus.
Baz put the plus.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
The Bard never used 6 exclamation points at the end of it to be like,
No,
it's a wild tale, strap in.
The Bard does not care for Sting.
But this is a wild story, so strap in, because the previous game, Kingdom Battle, had this really weird-ass premise, sort of setting of a kid designed a robot. The robot scanned the room.
the vacuum.
The room had posters of Rabbids and Mario, so it brought them to life before they all fell into a washing machine, and then they all got transported into the Mushroom Kingdom.
The kid as well?
No, the kid, but Beepo, his robot, went in, and that seemed
Is the
really
kid
Can I ask
silly.
you a quick?
I love. No, we all have something.
Yeah, we all
I
have
think
something.
I'm
Let's
gonna
start with
go
Steph. Look around the couch.
Steph, Peter, me. Yeah.
Does the kid like feature throughout the story, or is it just a vehicle for
The
the
kid is a
start?
point of view at the start of the cutscene of the game, and you would never see the kid again. Peter.
Did you remember that from the first game, or did you have to look that up?
I
Because
remembered it from the first game,
Okay,
as did many people
interesting.
who played it. Nicholas.
And you think that is good storytelling, and then this has let you down.
I do not. I just think that was batshit crazy, and I thought they couldn't top it, and then they do with this
Good
one
order.
because they just don't even give this the weird structure of that. They just go, it's a crazy adventure, but you get a few battles deep into it, and you just don't care. It's just like you're enjoying the structure of the planets and the battles that you're going on, and the crazy open worlds that you're running around the planets. The main thing that's changed is that instead of going through a linear progression of worlds, you are flying a spaceship to hub zones, and you can run around freely in them, and you can do side battles and little mini games all kind of separately before you choose to follow the main objectives. So it's got a little bit more RPG lightness to it in terms of how you run around this area. You buy things from a vendor, you pick up coins, you earn extra currencies, that kind of thing as well. And then the other big change is the grid. So when you go into the battles themselves, they've done away with the squared off grid, and instead you have these sort of areas of movement that you can move your characters in, and then within that you can do your moves that still use action points. But there's more freedom in the way that you can choose to bounce between the characters, move them, bounce to another character, move them, go back to a previous character, move them around. So you've got a lot of flexibility in terms of where you have your characters. They don't lock their move in when you say go, like XCOM or previous games where you go, I want to go over there, I've used up my action point, I wish I wasn't there, kind of, change things up. And
it's way better than any other system like this. It's actually incredible.
I was really anti it at the start because I loved how regimented and sort of just well thought out, like a sort of game of chess the original game was. But I love this now. I'm really into it. The sort of abilities that you open up, which are to do with expanding that circle or using team jumps to like leapfrog 3 players into the map.
good.
Once you start thinking with areas of movement versus that grid, it does open up the game in a way that the previous game didn't have. And it's fantastic for it. Everything else is kind of an expansion on the original. The powers, the weapons, the sparks themselves are just essentially another power up that you can assign to the characters and level them up. It's a freaking delight. I'm really having a good time with it.
Have you been playing as well?
I've played like 90 minutes, 2 hours maybe.
Yep.
I'm deep into the first planet, I guess.
Yeah. I played the first, I think I had 3.5 hours logged, and I went to save, and it said, you've completed 2% of the game. I agree. Phenomenal. I just loved the first one. I adore this one. The free movement system is so much better. There is so much more opportunity for just, experimentation. And also, if you fuck up, it's not the end of the world a lot of the time. You go I can actually, you can always try, you can run around freely and go, how does this look? Like you can run somewhere, aim, go, no, run somewhere else, or like run back, line up one of those like double
Versus
jump.
the previous game, you would look at the square you were going to, and then from that hypothetical move, you would see what options you had. And that was like an extra step of your brain to be like, okay, if I'm there and I do that,
Whereas I find when I run there and I can move the camera around and stuff, suddenly I'm like, I'm visualizing what it would be like for me to be executing my plan from this position.
And someone's going to flank me if I'm here and all that.
And you get that with the health bars, like as you move into the range, the health bar pops up so you know you've got a line on them, and then you can see the 0, 50% or 100% for getting a hit on them.
I think
that's it in terms of the numbers. They don't have like, it's not XCOM where it's like there's
it's not dice roll.
No, it's 0, 50% or 100% that you'll get the hit.
And
so,
the overworld thing that you were talking about, I really, really like that, because the first one was basically like you're going almost through a maze, and it's just like you're going straight ahead and then you hit the next battle. This reminded me, you said RPGs, it reminded me of Mario Odyssey as well, of the idea of like, I'm just in these small contained spaces where there's actually lots of stuff to do, and I kept running around and finding new things. All the time it was like, oh, there's a new little track of coins that's leading me somewhere else. Like I need to buy a key, I need to collect enough, like do enough of these side missions to collect enough suns to buy a key to open a door. There's a lot of that sort of like hidden things. Like, what is this weird triangle thing that I picked up? Where do I put this?
That's
like,
for sure the joy in these games. I feel like too, like, because that percentage thing is not often an indication of how far you are through the game, but it's like, if
the
you wanna
save thing.
complete
Yeah,
it,
totally. 100%. Yeah.
So you might be like 50% you've completed by the time you finish the game, but it's like all the extra shit in the secret rooms and stuff.
And the open worldness of this is different enough from the battle part of the game that it does feel like a refreshing kind of intermittently, like I'm going to play this. Whereas I think in the original, those maze-like areas were kind of a chore to get to the next battle because they were the best fun part of the game. Whereas you can have a lot of fun in the open world bit, and then when you're tiring of that, you jump into a battle.
Yeah, it's great.
You get into all of that. And the other thing I'll say is it's still tricky. It's still difficult. There's 3 difficulties from the start. I'm playing on medium. I've already lost 2 battles because I just got a little bit cocky, but a little bit like...
Was one of those
on the stream? Yeah, and it was kind of good. I like that.
Best.
I genuinely enjoyed getting kind of like, oh, wait a second. I didn't think this through. I was rushing. It does still put up a challenge, and that's in the second world. So I feel like going ahead, you'll get powered up, but I do like the idea that this isn't a cakewalk, or it can not be if you choose to either up the difficulty again.
And there's definitely like, and I'm nowhere near as far as you, but like that first kind of boss fight where cool new characters introduced, and then the giant dude.
Yes.
It's a mini boss really, but having not fought one of them before, I made the wrong decisions about how to engage it. Like you shoot it and it moves even when it's not its turn, that kind of thing, and then it will kill your dude in 2 hits.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, okay. There's fun in learning by losing,
which is rare in a
reattack
Nintendo or semi-Nintendo game, which is they don't often teach you by failure. They teach you through heavy tutorial that you go, I get it already. Yeah. I will work this out. Whereas there is a learning curve here, which is cool.
The other thing that I really, really liked about it was something that has fallen entirely out of my head, and that's a shame. I tried
voice acting.
Oh no, that's right. No, it was something I didn't like about it. The one thing I didn't like about it, which is, the voice acting is weird.
They've added
their weird decisions on what gets voice acted.
They've decided to give a voice to Beepo, which
Beepo gets all the dialogue,
who now has like a kind of condescending, irritating voice. I would say, compared to it was like a charming, cute robot without a voice before that just went, and then they would type up the text.
So what's Beepo's voice? Give me an example.
Yeah, kind of like, I guess I didn't check out that new AI over there. Oh well, off we go. It's kind of like a C-3PO.
Is he British?
Like,
yeah,
like
a little bit of
like
pompous twang.
Sort of a flustered, or not flustered.
So like Simon from Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that Simon?
Yes,
Simon,
totally. Yeah, absolutely.
And he hosted the Ubisoft showcase.
Yeah.
Yep. What a pull.
Where did that
He
come
was
from?
so snarky. Well, because I always remember him, and as soon as he appeared in this showcase, I was like, oh my God, he's just that guy in real life.
He's that snarky little bitch.
Yeah. So they get that to a cute character, and then they've added a new AI that just has like a generic sort of robot female voice that's sort of like, I am soulless, blah, blah, blah. And then all the other characters just have an opening line voiced, including the Rabbid, Mario, Peach, and Luigi, who Mario's like, I'm going to get you. And then Luigi's like...
Classic Mario line. Now say it like Chris Pratt.
And then Princess Peach Rabbid is like, hashtag killed you. And you're like, I don't love it, but it's growing on me. It actually goes
He's
on.
an e-girl.
Yeah. And then Luigi's one just does not match him. I can't remember it, but it was weird. It's like doing donuts. Instead of
the one thing that I didn't like, and can you pass me the wine? The one thing that I didn't like is again, like most Switch games, I feel like it's really showing its age. You can pour. I feel like it's really showing its age. The first world is a rainy world, which was a very weird decision to have. That everything is quite like drab and weird. But the main
Would you like
thing.
to taste?
Sorry.
Would you like to taste?
Yes, please.
Go to this one.
The main thing is about the drabness of the real world.
Just like the 2 glasses I had before. No, the main thing was actually the loading with menus, which you're jumping in and out of menus a lot. Like changing characters, upgrading abilities, changing weapons, all that sort of stuff.
It's about 2 seconds in and out of
it's not a lot, but when you're doing it a lot, it's like, oh my god, why is this thing loading during a menu? Like you hit the button and it's like load menu.
All the
I can tell you. The Switch.
Well,
yeah, and all the choice that all the sprites are in.
It's a 2017 Android phone.
All the sprites are in that menu. When you go in and select your heroes, there's a character model of that one in each.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an unnecessary excessive detail that then kills that menu.
The only thing that I don't like about it, the rest of the game, is just everything that I want.
Really
it to
good.
be. Yeah, great. Now bring us back down to earth.
Oh, hold on to your butts, because I've also been playing PGA Tour 2K23, the latest golf game to come out. I'll be quick.
And I watch the PGA and
I love golf games. I talked about this last year. This is the second 2K published golf game. They've now adopted the Tiger Woods branding on the front of it. Last year was just 2K22. Before that,
Rory?
Sorry?
Wasn't Rory?
No, before that, it was the Golf Club, which is HR as the studio who've made them. Before that, it was EA who did the last one, which is Roy McIlroy.
Right.
Roy McIlroy Golf, which he took over from Tiger, and then the previous ones were all EA and all Tiger. They were all a lot more fun, a lot more arcadey. The Golf Club was pretty much a sim. The Golf Club was too heavy of a sim. And then now since 2K took over last year and this year, hang on everyone, it gets fun. This is their second one, and it is still heavy sim, but they're doing their best to try and inject a little bit more fun and a little bit more arcade career to it, but not much.
Can you put star trails on your ball or something?
You cannot. You can't mash a button to sprint to the green or anything like that. There's some outfits that you can buy, and there's a driving range mode that's kind of a real-life driving range thing that people go and play now, which is like these giant cups that you're trying to get them in. People go and play it. It's called like, someone will know the name. It's like Fun Golf or something, and it's,
Normal golf fucking sucks.
Yeah, I was
Try
about to say,
fun golf.
If you have to put fun at the beginning of your sport, that's pretty telling.
but basically, I jumped
Well, cricket did. Short cricket.
Short cricket.
Now shorter cricket.
True. But it is the things they learnt as a developer. It's published by 2K, but the developer HR have perfected golf sim and made golf just something you can't master after the tutorial. Like, you continue to play and you will muck up a lot of shots, and it feels great because it feels like real golf. It doesn't feel like I'm playing with a spec'd out player and I know what I'm doing. It's really quite hard to get a perfect shot every time. Other than that, there I am.
That's fucking spitting image.
That's so funny. Your characters
Now, wait.
look so
They
much
do
like
the weird
you.
shit, which is that you can sculpt the face, but they have 6 hairstyles. It's like,
Do your Italian rabbit voice with this character.
how you doing, though, everybody?
It's perfect.
There's just a bit too much, like,
This is it. There's like 4 hair or 6 hair.
That's Indie Bell's hairstyle.
there's too much, like, visible skin in the,
I make the mouth smaller,
in the
don't worry.
beard part.
Make them out.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
too much of
good.
like a flavor saver.
There's like,
All the golf games have always suffered from not enough hairstyles.
But this is what you would look like if you became a golfer.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I made my own golfer, and I went into the career and
Mouth too big.
played a few rounds, and it's
yeah.
good fun. And then the other thing I did,
what
which
shoes
was
is he gonna pick?
the other thing I did was, I just played a few rounds, and it feels really good. It feels like there's a full career mode. I have not gone into it deep enough. There are a lot of systems in there. It's like you build out your stats. You can also choose an archetypal golfer, which is kind of a way to round out. It's like a bunch of categories of, are you a big power driver? Are you a better putter? Are you better at recoveries?
What are you?
Power driver. And
Hell yeah.
you choose that, and it kind of
I didn't mean in the bedroom.
I feel like Any actual power driver would not have stumbled as soon as someone.
But I have a great recovery on the rough.
Okay.
It's golf. It's just nothing
God
but sexual
damn.
innuendo.
Just watch your dick get sucked out into your stomach.
I just do stroke play. Anyway, so golf is a sex thing. Just seriously talking about it. So I handed.
Erecting a tent.
Yeah, that's
There's a lot of poles going into holes
Yep,
in
that's
that. I feel like every time I've talked about
Anyway,
that, it's been...
let's bring the conversation back up.
Sorry.
Pegs, that's another one. So I handle my wood really well,
Thank you.
and I'm a good long driver. But the thing is, I also realized that there's I think there's golf balls you can buy or you can get, which you can just equip that are expendable, that make it so you can have good shots. Sorry, you can, hang on, shut up. I haven't actually worked it out, but it seems like there might be
But there's in real golf.
No, it is like in real golf. You have to buy the
Titleist.
the fucking Titleist ones.
Yeah.
That gives you.
Otherwise, you
shots.
can't you can't hit the ball straight.
I haven't quite worked it out, but it does feel like it could
There's
be
no standardized golf. I watch a lot of golf. I should know this.
Yeah, but they're like it's the ones that are like $25 in the Titleist ones.
And they're off.
Did you just say how interesting?
Yeah, that is interesting.
Anyway, I would worry that if the
Downtown is a great song.
I'd worry if the game limits the amount of these balls you can use, and it's like, oh, use a special ball for this one shot, because that does feel unrealistic. And what I love about this game is how realistic it is. And then the last thing I did was I jumped on to play online with a friend of mine. We played a full round, and then I did some matchmaking by myself, and found myself playing Smuggy 61. Am I getting that right?
Looks like Smuggy. Yeah.
So I just jumped into
Born in 1961.
Well, he was 61 years old, and I realized I was playing along with this other person. We're playing stroke.
That checks out.
Yeah, that totally checks out.
And every time he hit the ball, the commentary in the game is that he's going to have a long way to go on that green. And then I'd hear a Scottish person go, or an English person go, these greens are vicious. And I'm like, oh,
That was Scottish.
yeah, it was Geordie, actually. It was from Newcastle.
Oh, okay.
Because I realized he left his mic open.
That's so
And
cute.
he was quietly commentating at the game we were
Himself.
playing.
Did he know he had his mic open?
I believe so.
Okay.
So at one point, he hit a shot off to the left. He drew his to the left. I faded mine to the right. And he's gone, one on the left, one on the right, or whatever. And I was like, that's fucking him.
Incredible.
So I ran and plugged my mic in. I was like, he was stuck behind a tree. I'm like, that's a pretty tough lie. It's like, oh yeah, it's a shit show up. We're going to do this.
I think it was Robert Williams talking about how he
Probably was. But we proceeded to play like 9 holes of golf. And
That's
he was,
so cute.
He was really lovely to talk to. And it was just chatting to a bloke from the UK playing the game and learning the game as well. It's such a rare thing to just talk to a random in a game these days. You just don't do that anymore.
I love the idea that you were hearing this nice Scottish guy being like, oh, it's a bit of a shit shot. And then they're hearing you say, I am a power driver.
So, yeah, we had a great time. And the multiplayer is really fun, but it is golf. It's slow.
It's not fun golf.
It's not fun golf. But I can't wait to play it with my mates instead of a phone call.
Qualifying this game as being, it was really good, but keep in mind, it is golf. It is flawed.
You know what you're for.
It's flawed in the way that the game is flawed at its core.
It is systematic oppression
Yeah.
of a minority group and the ownership of land.
I had fun with it. I'm going to play a shitload of
cool.
it. So, yeah, if you like your golf,
Did you,
like golf? Love this golf
did you
game.
add Smuggy to your friend
Smuggy
list?
61. I didn't
You
actually.
didn't.
Oh.
He said,
What a bastard.
he said, watch out for pro golfer boy out there too. And I was like, I think there's a small community of people playing.
There's 3 of you.
There's 3 of us out there.
You're going to fun
Yeah.
pro golfer boy for
You're
sure.
going to see them at the clubhouse after.
That's good. That's good.
Fun game. Golf
Beautiful.
is fun. You don't think it is until you play it.
Golf is a great.
It's a fun social game.
Yeah.
When have you played a golf game on like a video game golf game? When was
I
the last
play
time you played?
tons.
Yeah. You'll fucking love this.
Yeah, I tend to not like the really simmy ones.
Again, just to bring it back home, I would say this
Hot
is
shots golf, baby, bring it back.
this is walking a fine line
Golf with your
between
friends. You can make the ball in the shape of a triangle.
You know I don't play.
This is walking a fine line. There are a heap of difficulty in moderating things you can change to make it a lot easier. But I'd say at its default, it is a good challenge that doesn't feel like an arcade game and doesn't feel super punishing. So I like where the game is currently.
Beautiful.
It's
Great.
fun.
Peter.
Scorn.
Fun Scorn.
Scorn is fucking excellent.
Yes.
And it is disgusting. Yes. And Steph is going to be playing it later. And I'm really excited to watch that. Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah, you're gonna put your fingers in some things.
So Scorn was kind of in its marketing potentially a little bit missold.
Yeah, I was like, how did they get this wrong? How did we all get this wrong in terms of the genre of game?
I think once you see people excited about your game based on a trailer, you don't tell them it's not the thing that they're excited about.
Sure.
Get them to buy the game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let it ride, baby.
The devs have gone to the marketing guy, hey, we should probably tell people that this is not the game that they think it is. And the marketing guy's gone, nope.
Marketing guys are like, you are the wet dick game, and you will be that until release date.
But collectively, what are we thinking that was? It was a gross out game, but also a bit of a shooter?
Wet dick horror Dead Space.
Horror shooter action.
Yeah.
More action, more shooting, I think was the thing.
Yeah,
So-
like a jump scary kind of horror game.
Yeah.
Wet dicks.
And to paint the picture, it very quickly reveals itself to be
dry.
to me, it is Myst.
Ooh.
With dicks and clits.
Yeah, Guy Smith.
Equal opportunity then. Fuck.
Yeah. There's some serious clit going on.
Oh, when I was 10 playing Myst, I was
Yeah.
like, that's exactly what's missing for this game.
Yeah.
And I could never find it.
Yeah. Hey. And so you're
So far from golf.
you'll love this about it. It doesn't give you anything. You just work out. I can walk.
There's
You
no
work out-
tutorial or
There's no
anything.
tutorial. There's nothing like that.
You played on PC?
I played on PC. This isn't my footage. I played it in widescreen, and I'll talk about that in a minute because it's bugged. But this is like a 3.5 hour to 4 hour kind of experience of puzzle solving. The sense of progression is really strong. The way the puzzles take place is kind of like big rooms, small corridors through big spaces that are really like the world building and the environmental design is fantastic. And it is all very cohesive and all caught up in its own kind of design really beautifully. But it is very disturbing. It doesn't shy away from any of that. I would say there's a couple of times where I thought it was gratuitous to the point that was kind of like not tonally aligned with the game itself. Later in the game, it does a couple of things that you have to witness that are like, that's kind of just like a gross out thing as opposed to
And like
it's disgusting being in here, but you're showing me something I can't look away from that is
Is it gross like torture-y gross or gross just like
it's
like disgusting gross?
it's disgusting gross. It's in a way like a little bit torture-y gross. There's not like literal torture sequences, but it's about like body harm and
no.
like that kind of stuff. Not self-harm, but like but the character enduring getting things punctured into their body
Gets
and
all
stuff.
Cronenberg up in
It gets quite Cronenbergy.
Yeah. Existence.
But this is the first puzzle, and we'll probably play this later today, is like you just walk into this space and you see tracks on the ground and you see like, okay, I'm inside a puzzle. Like if you took away all of the design, the artifice of the puzzle is so apparent. And so it's just, I got to go and see what I can interact with.
Sure.
Remember that I can interact with different things around this space. And then I've got to go and find the first part of the puzzle and start the cascade of solving the puzzle.
Yep.
And it's all very logical in a brilliant way. It's not easy, but it's not hard, but it's also just about gathering the information.
I'm going to say
and then
part of the
solving
puzzle is just the exploration of which of the nodes need to be
Yeah.
found, and
Yeah.
then this one feels like the
Yeah.
first. This one doesn't work yet.
Yeah.
Let's go. To
And in the way that Myst was like, there's
we-
beauty in the fantasy of it.
Stop showing this because we're going to play.
We are gonna
through
play
this
Yeah, we could
right
show, we could
now.
we could just come back to us.
Ah, yeah.
that one was
I remember that bit.
So like that's the least
Heinous.
offensive thing that
Yeah.
will happen in the game.
His arm in it.
He put his arm in it, and that's his like key.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have started with something else.
So yeah, and then you set out and you solve these puzzles, and then you encounter. There is some action in that, like it's more you can run past it, but you can also engage with it in a combat sense because you pick up weapons and you get weapons as you progress through. There's 4 weapons total.
Alien Isolation-y, kind of, in terms of sort of
A little bit. I think Alien Isolation is better in the sense of like it being a stealth.
Oh, totally. I just
action
meant
thing.
in terms of like a couple of things that can be shot and a couple of things that you should not bother with, kind of thing.
A little bit. You can kill everything and you can kite dumb AI around stuff. It's more about it's more about like the mood and it being obstacles in the way of puzzle progression.
So AI, are there things? There's no attacking or fighting in this.
There is, yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get like the first thing you get is a melee weapon that is like it's an arm thing and it's got a big like punchy dick that comes out of it.
Great.
Good. Did you find it scary, or is it like unsettling, gross?
I never found it scary.
Are there jump scares?
Accelerated. No, there's no jump scares.
Okay.
It's really just about tone and mood.
Yeah.
And I think it sets it all really beautifully.
Comfort.
Yeah, and
Gross portal.
and also the fact that, you know, again, it comes back to the game that you're aware that you're playing is a puzzle game.
Yeah.
And it's not built to be like Doom where things can come at you quickly and you can react to that. It is like, I know that if there's something happening in front of me, like I'm playing a puzzle game, it's not going to ask me to do something hard right now.
Not a quick time event, not a bunch of things are going to come swarming out of the walls.
You're not feeling the sort of the pressure and the stress of reactivity.
There's no tension in that sense.
Just
There's
finding that
enjoying what they're showing you.
Does discovering that take away from the idea that you don't know what's around the next corner? Like once you quickly work out that it is more.
No, because it's so short.
Yeah, okay.
It's really just about like there's no two similar puzzles.
Yeah, okay.
It's just about like moving through the next space, and there's there is a linearity to the progression through the world as well that is a nice thing to have in the back of your mind as you kind of like, oh, I left that thing and now I'm walking somewhere else and it's big and disgusting in its own way, but it makes sense that it's connected to that because it let me know that it is. It's really just like a really well crafted 4 hour experience, 3 or 4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah, it's tight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I?
It wouldn't take me 4 hours. It would take me like 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it in 3.5.
Right. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I played the first 20 minutes and I really, really liked it.
It sounds like you liked it, but it does sound like you're analyzing it in a way that you really stripped back a lot of, not for this discussion, stripped back a lot of what is there as the design and the atmosphere and all that. But
It's literally that's the game.
But that is still affecting. Like you still found that
the whole way through,
cool.
and interesting and and not I guess not unique. Like it is definitely very reminiscent of Geiger, but
it's unique for a puzzle game because I think that obviously they didn't pitch it like that right at the beginning, but I can't think of many other puzzle, because the thing about puzzle games is that generally they're supposed to be pretty accessible to people who like puzzles.
Yes.
Like the design of the game is not supposed to turn you off. You're supposed to be turned off if you don't like logical thinking or puzzle solving. Yeah. Whereas this is like puzzle solving plus wet dicks.
In the same way that Portal gives you like there's not logic to. There's no real logic to portal guns, but as soon as you have that thing, you're like, I can understand the logic of this tool in this universe.
Yeah.
And you understand the logic of each of the tools in the Scorn universe to solving the puzzles that are around. So it's exciting in that way that you're like, oh, I've got this weird new contraption attached to me.
Yeah.
Buried into my flesh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, how does that means that I can now do this.
Yeah.
At these doors.
Possible, like, last question, because I don't want to spoil it, but like, was it compelling in a way? Like, I look at that and go, what the fuck is this place? What is going on? Are you getting drip fed enough information going forward to go, I want to keep, because it feels for me like there is none of that. It feels to me like this is weird for the sake of weird with puzzles.
No, it is like, the first area is like the most kind of like basic.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the next couple, and then you're introduced to some things that are compelling. And yeah, I don't want to say too much about it because it is so short. And like, if people are going to be interested in it based on trailers, it's free on Game Pass, so you can go and play it.
Yeah.
If you've got a Game Pass subscription, like it's so worth your time, in my opinion.
Oh, great. I've seen divisive reviews for it.
Yeah.
And that excited me because everyone was like, "Oh, I hated this," or "I really, really liked it." And
but
I'm like, "I'm."
Are the negative reviews like based around the idea that they thought it was going to be something else, or is it that they're just like, I don't like the puzzles?
I think there's a little bit of both.
Yeah,
I think there's a little bit of both. I don't think anyone would necessarily not like the puzzles, but it's definitely it has a double A feel. The UI is potentially the worst UI in any video game. The benefit of that is that it is in the game for 1% of the game.
Okay.
So there's like when you have a weapon, there's a UI, and there's actually like an integrated UI that's interesting. Like there's like disgusting Lotus Orb node. Fucking feral, disgusting shit. They just like plugs into your thing, and there's like
just hearing you talk about it. I'm just so
and
not.
squelchy
Imagine
wetness.
like
I'm okay
working
with that.
on
Don't wait,
this
look at
game.
me.
So, but no, but
What would it be?
Just looking at the trailer stresses me out. Having to like,
hard on every night.
but then
Right
there's like,
now.
but then there's like there's like a health bar and health nodes that are plugged into your thing, and you're like, I'm not sure what I'm looking at there really.
Oh, so there
You
is
learn
a
it,
UI plus there is.
but it's hidden most of the time.
Yeah, okay.
And then and when you pull out a weapon, there's like a stamina bar attached to the melee weapon because you can only do 2, and then you need to reset it. And it's like I cannot see what it's trying to tell me.
Yeah.
I learned what I could do, but I cannot see what it's trying to tell me.
Interesting.
It's like this white bar that has another white like vignette attached to the side of it, and it's like I think I've used half of my
filled it.
stamina.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. But yes, the bug with widescreen, and you'll probably encounter this as soon as you pick up a weapon. When you pull the left trigger, all the weapons are aimed down sight, and then like the reticle kind of slowly goes in while you're standing still and aiming down sight. That kind of like aiming. As soon as you do it, the FOV jumps to 1 million.
Oh no.
So,
no.
So this thing is kind of right in front of you, and you've got this melee weapon, and you're going to try and hit it, and you go, flunk, and it goes, like disappears into the distance, and I'm like, and then a huge long dick pokes out, and I miss it every time. So that was actually
soundbite for next week's intro.
It was actually extremely frustrating trying to enjoy this short experience.
Well,
And,
a huge long dip better pop out a pockety at the top of the show next week. That sounds great. It goes back to normal when you release aim down sight.
No, it does not.
All
you
right.
have to go into the menu
No!
and toggle the
just
slider
give
and then
up
back
on
out.
widescreen.
It's the best.
Your
It's the best. It's the
persistence
best.
with
It's the
it
best.
is just
And the only thing, it's only going to
baffling.
get worse because we're both going to get Odysseys, which are like super widescreen and like that. Yeah, beautiful.
yeah.
I love how different you and I are. You're like, imagine working on this game, and I'd be like, I'd go home, turn it on every single night, and you're like, brilliant. We're going to play more of that tonight as part of the Patreon, the fundraiser drive. Steph's going to play. So settle in. But you have one more game that you checked out this week.
Yeah, just quickly. I thought it was new because my phone was like, try this new thing. Mighty Doom. Apparently it's been out for a bit.
I saw an ad for this as well and thought, oh, it's one of these stupid ads. Where
When did Mighty Doom come out, chat?
It looked like the ad for the game that doesn't actually play like this. But then it looked more fun.
Fish, aquarium fish,
2021.
garden
2021.
tales.
Oh, that's not that old. 2021. That's last year.
No, but there were a lot of YouTube videos saying why this game was a disappointment and not what the ad was selling me. And I was like, oh, okay.
So I didn't get an ad, and I was like, Mighty Doom, that's Doom. I'll play that.
It's by Bethesda.
And it's great. I fucking love it. It's a good little time killer. It does definitely have, and I don't play enough mobile games or spend enough time in anything to get frustrated by the timed lockout stuff or whatever.
Sure.
I could see that that's all there on the UI, but it's like I do a level, I die, and then I stop playing for the day anyway. So, but it is a kind of twin stick shooter. Well, it's actually a single stick shooter. You just move the character and it auto shoots at the closest enemy. And as you kind of move through stages, you get augmentations at the end of each stage. So you'll get you could choose one of 3 things. So it's basically a rogue light.
Cool.
And you kind of buff up the amount of damage you're doing, or if you've got more maximum health or that kind of stuff.
Yep.
You get on the bottom left, you've got the rocket launcher that you pick up early, during the tutorial stuff of it. So that's on a cooldown. So you shoot a rocket, it goes on cooldown. You can get upgrades to that, and then you can upgrade weapon damage and stuff back in the main menu out of a run, so that you are progressively getting stronger and healthier and all that. And then the kind of whole thing is built around the new Doom style of bullet hell in this sense, but also the concepts of getting regenerating health by slashing the enemies that go into that stagger mode,
powering up by being aggressive and moving into the actual battle.
So it's legitimately a neat package from a big studio, and I had a lot of fun playing it. I don't know if you're out there and you play mobile games, because I don't play a lot of them except Point P, because it's the only good one. But this one's fine.
It's so funny. People in chat are all talking about how when's Pete going to get his own like mobile game segment, because you speak about them a lot, and they suggested.
I guess I do a little bit. What's in Pete's pocket?
What's in Pete's
I guess I do all the Bart Bonte things as well.
Yeah. And then some of your shit is also like the South's Circle. Or
Oh yeah, that was
on mobile
Apple
and
Arcade thing.
That also the
other one that I played.
the chapters.
Yeah.
I got a graphic in mind as well, so give me another one and pick one for next week.
and we'll just film.
You got your graphic.
Awesome.
No, I got someone else. You never played that
Mighty Doom
marble machine game I talked about last week, did you?
Oh wait, oh no, sorry, I thought you meant the rolly.
No, the other one.
No, I did play that. I played it on the way home. It's
good,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, it's great. It's very
Good.
satisfying.
I just downloaded that then, so I'm going to play a bit of that.
Great. I
didn't
haven't played anything this week other than Mario. I had so many games. I had so many. A Plague Tale. There's this awesome murder mystery, Paradise Killer meets Return of the Obra Dinn puzzle game. Another FPS chess. All my shit.
Nick, the segment is not. I'm just saying what I was thinking of playing, but didn't get round to it.
But that could be my.
That is a terrible segment name.
Come up with a segment title. That was Mario and Rabbids, PGA Tour 2K23, Scorn, Mighty Doom, and Mario Rabbids again. Beautiful. We're going to be back with more Back Pocket after this. Wet Dicks coming up.
There it is. Let's give it to him.
He said,
Nice.
well done. Well done.
Another 5.
You ramped up there at the end.
Wow, that's what is that music?
That's the big party theme, mate.
Pete's party, yeah. It's Pete's party time.
LokiCat wants you to think he's a good-looking man who wistfully looks off into the distance at weddings. But what is he hiding? Not only is he not the Norse god of mischief and the rightful heir of Jotunheim, he's not even a real cat. He was born a boy. But now that boy's all grown up, and that overgrown boy loves birds.
The man likes his cockatiels.
But does he love those birds too much?
This man sleeps with birds.
And cockatiels aren't the only Australian icon he's tried to fuck. Is this flamin' galah who you want in charge of the country if he ever decided to run for political office? LokiCat. When you head to the polls this weekend, make this 9th life his last. Authorised and paid for by Nick Boy Richardson.
Game on Cancer's Holiday Spectacular is back. Get your community together this holiday and support life-saving cancer researchers working tirelessly to find cures to all different types of cancer. Start fundraising to unlock amazing rewards from Game on Cancer's incredible partners, including brand new products from Rode and Kings of Neon gift cards to purchase your own custom neon light for your setup. Sign up to fundraise on Tiltify or donate to your favorite creator, and let's all work together to find a cure for cancer.
For what you did. Do not forget what you did.
Yes.
Betrayal, 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 betrayal. No.
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon. I said cinema Nazi.
Oh, I thought you said cinnamon Nazi.
Steph and I are on our phones during the break, communicating with friends, doing socials, making sure that the...
What were you actually doing, though?
Peter and I were over here being social.
talking to each other. We don't get to see each other that often.
I was reading a text message from Shane Bailey where he said it's a bunch of pictures of us with a neon. I was curing cancer, Gus.
I think, but he
1 kilometer at a time.
He's like the parent in the relationship that has to be the unfun one. And he's like,
Gus.
I didn't ask for this role.
He's like golf.
Now behave, I'm going to play golf.
I didn't ask for this role, but someone has to keep you kids in line.
Yeah.
So he's always like, get off your phone, Steph.
Cinnamon.
Make sure your microphone's in front
Like a
of your
classic
mouth.
cinnamon Nazi.
Yeah.
Steph.
Yep. Steph.
I mean, we
Nick,
all
drink
do
a glass
that,
of
don't
water.
We all. Steph.
There's actually, Shane took some pictures of us with the neon sign before we started the show. And Steph had just gone to the bathroom, which was totally allowed.
I was putting my contacts in.
But we all went, okay, well, we'll go get ready. And like Gus and I knelt down, Shane standing next to me, Pete standing next to Gus.
Josh is the camera.
Yeah, and it was just like we're all there. And then we realized Steph's not here yet. She's doing her contacts. And so we waited like 4 minutes where we're just like kneeling in front of this sign. It's like, why did we set up when we know that Steph was in the bathroom? This was a huge mistake. But there's nothing we could do about it. Alrighty then. Let's move on now with the show and our first of 2 business pocket partners on the show tonight. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about Dream PC. Everyone's favorite Dream PC. Hey, fuck it, come back to me. Imagine if the second one was also a PC manufacturer. Wouldn't that be?
Nightmare PC.
Oh, Rick's fucking nervous right now.
That would be so bad. What's the second one? Is it a PC manufacturer? We'll find out. No, it's not. Dream PC, you're the PC manufacturer of our dreams. I don't know if I could say PC manufacturer or if I should say PC builder.
I think builder.
Yeah. Because he didn't make shit.
You dream it, we build it, not manufacture it.
Yeah, he compiled
He puts it together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know if Rick has ever touched silicon.
Yeah. He's like a chef, not a farmer. The analogy holds.
I would say chef, but also like
more a cook.
Alchemist.
Oh,
because you know what? Sometimes it's about like chipsets.
Calabrimbor of the PC.
Do you know what I mean? Like you can't just choose random parts and hope they work.
That's true.
You've got to know what works with other stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. He goes back, opens the wooden cabinet, and takes out all the little bits that's needed, but only to him to see. No one else is able to see what's going on.
Yeah,
back there.
Yeah.
Well, unless you watch the tracker, and then you can see everything that's going on.
Sure.
So smooth, Dad. All right, Dream PC, you got the PC, your dreams, and I'll tell you what, we need some new PCs for the studio coming up, which was a terrifying amount of money that someone told me about today. Easy to configure a PC via their website, bespoke systems built to order, authorized Australian market parts seller, and live updates via their build tracker. Oh my goodness, so many PCs. If you want a PC and be as happy as Toxichalk is with his PC and the tracker as well, then head to dreampc.go.dreampc.com.au/backpocket and get the PC of your dreams, Gus.
Toxichalk so happy, shouting out in the chat, just a lovely little message. Fuck, my PC is sexy. It's in the chat.
Yeah. And Toxichalk is sexy.
Yeah. So to rate something sexy, being that sexy.
Yeah.
Toxichalk's PC definitely has a Gucci nightgown or whatever was going on there.
100%. And fishnets.
That's the PC of my dreams.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Dream PC, for your continued undying support that'll never end. Let's move on with the next segment, and that is very good gameplay.
Heskey also loves their PC. I assume it's from Dream PC.
Yeah, we hope that's from Dream PC Heskey Games, because they just said, I love my PC, as though it could come from anywhere. Bunnings.
Speaking of something that comes from anywhere.
Is that we're out of time for this episode? So sad. We'll have to end.
Oh, what a shame! But I've got a fun Nicrotex story, just like you did.
It can't be more fun than my Nicrotex.
It's pretty fun.
Oh, it's equally fun.
Pretty fun.
So normally,
like
of course,
chat
this segment is sponsored by Nicrotex. Normally, of course, I would read out a tweet from Nick Belling. And I technically am, because the tweet from Nick Belling that I will read out is a tweet that I made in 2001, I believe.
What?
And it was, Nick had tweeted out, getting tired of the...
2021?
2021, not 2001.
2001 was a long time ago.
Twitter wasn't even around then.
Yeah, I don't think Twitter's
Nick was just a twinkle in my eye. Nick is my son. Getting tired of the bedding linen that I have, tweeted Nick Belling. Any recommendations? Obviously need to be able to order online because of the blah, 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 COVID. Anyway, Pete then linked to a sexy anime bedspread on Redbubble.
The one that we have.
The one that you guys have. And I replied to that and said, do it, Nick. Don't be a wuss. And then he replied with a receipt from Redbubble purchasing the bedspread and said, "Your move, cowards." To which I said, "My move is waiting for you to DM me pictures of you wrapped in the bedding." So then at PAX, I get a Discord DM from Nick, just a screenshot of that conversation. I wake up in the morning.
After first night of PAX? First night of PAX. We do our,
maybe
I think it was first night. We do our live show.
Yeah, okay.
Live show's a hoot.
Yep.
Goes off great.
Yep.
We head out
until
the town.
4 a.m.
Out until 4 a.m.
Come back, fall asleep, wake up, see this message from Nick. Why do I have a picture of this? Like, I don't even understand what's going on. He just sends me this screenshot and he says, "For context." I'm like, context for what? Was I last night talking about like this tweet? I don't even remember. Is this a Photoshop tweet? I don't even remember saying this to him. I'm very confused. I literally, for about 5 minutes, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but I'm incredibly hungover. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning.
You're not in your own bed?
I'm
We're
in.
Like I'm in the
Airbnb.
We're all in an Airbnb, so we're all waking up in new bed.
They barely speak the language down there.
Anything could be happening. Yeah.
Only we knew.
They say A's like E's or E's like A's.
Hey.
We're at the bar and they're like, "Would you like some alcohol?"
People do. They're broken to their core.
Would you like some alcohol? No.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm very confused. I'm looking at this tweet. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't understand what's going on. I finally give up. And I'm like, oh, fuck it. Stupid Nick. I'll ask him later when I see him today. I roll over. On the floor, for some reason, in the Airbnb, there's a framed photo in a glass frame. And I roll over and I sort of open my eyes and I look at the photo and I'm like, why is that a frame photo of a coming Japanese anime character? And I realize, oh, it's a weird reflection. And then I look down and what do I see, Peter? I am wrapped in Nick's filth. It's like the fucking Godfather where there's a horse's head in the bed and I'm looking at this bedspread that was not there when I left the house the night before.
Clarify, it wasn't there when you left the house. You didn't go to bed in regular bedding.
So I went to bed. I got home at 4 a.m. My suitcase was on the bed. There was a bunch of stuff in there. I take it all off, get undressed, brush my teeth, because even when I'm drunk, I'm a responsible drunk. And then I fall asleep in bed. I wake up and had not realized that at some point that prick had come into my bedroom and switched out my bedding for the greatest bedspread of all time.
What a long con.
So I was an accomplice to this particular caper. And
It was a caper.
Nick sent me a message and was like, I need your help with, maybe he said I need your help with a caper, and was like,
that sounds like it.
yeah. And then, and sent me a screenshot of the tweet exchange and was like, I have this bedspread. Can we make this happen at PAX? And I was like, absolutely. Let's do it. And then PAX happens. There was a night where I was like, I have to go home and like write my speech. Everyone else was still out, and I sent Nick a text and was like, now would be the perfect time to do the bed thing. Capers on. And he was like, excellent, I'll be right over. And he turns up and I was like, this is gonna be so funny. We'll go in there, we'll put the thing on, and we were like all trying to decide like, well, all the two of us were trying to decide like what would be the best way. Like, should we like, because we also like didn't want to like heaps invade your space, but like that's what we were doing. But like,
both Nick's bags are vibrating in the meantime. And
Yeah.
Pay attention to them.
Definitely.
we were like debating whether or not we should put the suitcase back on the
course,
bed
yeah.
to make it like, will he notice, all that kind of stuff. Not taking into the account the fact that you'd be so drunk when you got home you wouldn't care either way.
That said, can we see the picture of you waking up again in the morning?
Please.
You look great now. You look amazing hungover waking up.
Yeah.
Your hair looks so good there.
Yeah, it's great, great.
Pretty phenomenal.
I mean,
But
how
there
many
was
photos
a
did we take?
there was a moment where
7.
Yeah, open your camera roll.
Peter
Gets up.
I'm not
brushes
even
his
fucking
hair.
kidding. I deleted all of them except for that one.
Yeah.
It was like the main thing was trying to capture the right expression of surprise, confusion, arousement,
and flex.
Yeah.
but there was a moment where we were putting the bedspread on, and Nick was like, he's gonna find this funny, right? Like this isn't like awful. And I was like,
getting cold feet on the caper.
and I was like, oh no, it's Nick. Of course he'll find it funny. And he's like, oh good, because I've been holding on to this thing for a year and a half. And I went, so how long ago did you make the tweet? And he was like, a year and a half ago. And I was like, and have you had a conversation about it or like referenced it since? And he was like, no. And I was like, So he's not gonna
He's not going to get it.
he's not gonna make this connection
Send him
at
a photo
all.
of context.
And
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, maybe not. I was like, I feel like maybe you need to like plant the seed at some point tonight.
The difference being that Nicrotex has been having these things on the floor of their living room for the last 18 months.
Because also,
Like,
the Airbnb we stayed
daily
in,
reminder.
very classy Airbnb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think the person who owned it, like, had won many a yacht race.
Oh,
there was, like,
100%.
naval memorabilia everywhere and beautiful artwork. But then, so if we didn't have the context, we just thought maybe they just splashed out in some anime, what is it? Yo face.
A Hago.
He
He does it every time. You're the only one that can do it.
I know, but I can't
Do
say
it, Gus, now, on camera. There it is.
Oh, you do it so well.
No, it's so
it's
fucking
really
hard.
good.
I'm not joking. Agahio?
I've never said it out loud. I've only typed it in.
I think it's AH. Isn't it
I wanna say
Ahagio?
It's a Hago.
A Hagio.
Ahagio.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So say it and then do it.
Ahagio. Well, that didn't sound good with a noise.
The
Never
choke.
get sick of it.
Okay.
Never get
so
sick of it. Oh my god.
Like you're betting. It's like you're betting.
There's two addendums
I
to
want to
this
hit
story.
you so bad right now.
There's two addendums to this story.
That was quite upset.
We haven't even got to the gameplay.
I know. There's two addendums. Okay, the first is that, well, actually, I should say for the second, Nicrotex, do I have your permission to tell the second half of the story that
Holy
you told me
shit. Wait,
about
what?
about the, I want to say air conditioning guy?
Oh, of course you do.
Yes. Okay.
Of course you do.
So the first addendum is that, like, on the last night that we were in Melbourne, Gus went to stay with his family, so we had a spare room, and Middo crashed with us
Middo,
because his flight got cancelled and he had nowhere to stay.
Just quickly in the middle, another segue. Jess is playing Scorn and we're on a second monitor, and she said the Gus thing is still the worst thing that was happening on either screen.
You're very welcome.
Awesome.
I beat Scorn.
Disgusting.
Now put your hand in your mouth.
So, like, when we went out on Sunday night, when we came back home, Middo had taken the bedspread and strung it up like a curtain on the stairs.
Well, because
so that
you'd
we
taken
had-
it off and put it on Middo's bed, which was my
Right.
bed.
I took it on Middow's bed.
So
and then
Middo came
hung
to
it
stay
up
in
like
my
a
room.
curtain.
Middo hung it up like a
And then I left
curtain.
the Airbnb for the kids who turn up there next.
Yeah. So
Get our deposit or whatever back.
I was talking to
Yeah, we got a glowing Airbnb review.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, he's like, oh my God.
I think they actually have a couple of jumpers as well.
That's because Middo did the dishes.
That's true.
And left the kitchen
Yeah,
sparkling.
we did not.
Okay, what's the last thing? We haven't even played the game.
Well, if you stopped interrupting me, then I would get the story out.
It's true. Shut up, everyone.
So then,
Quiet.
Nicrotex was telling me that the fact that he held onto the bedspread for a year and a half, and when it had arrived, he had ordered it and like wanted to check and look at it and see that it was as spectacular as it was in the picture, and then was left it on the floor.
Yeah.
And then his air conditioner
Rolled
broke,
around on it a bit.
and a guy came to fix the air conditioner.
Yep.
And Nick was working from home and he was like on his computer and he suddenly was like, I left the bedspread in my room and the air conditioner guy's in there. And then he was like, either I leave it there and hope he doesn't notice it, but it was like,
Splayed.
it was splayed, or I go in there and address it and have to explain the whole thing.
Yeah. Which sounds like backpedaling. There's no way that story sounds like
that's no
it's
one
a
believes
real
that.
story.
It's for a friend from a tweet 18 months ago.
Yeah,
Who
totally.
has an internet celebrity show that I'm going to surprise him with at a convention.
No plumbers believing any of this.
No.
Yeah, but the air conditioning guy, like,
Oh, an
Left.
air conditioning guy would buy it.
with a face that said that he had
Gus face.
Not gonna.
that he definitely
Don't
had
touch
some
on-
sort of
It's
experience.
amazing. Well,
And when he walked back into his room, he had to put his ladder where the bedspread was. So
Yep.
he had very
Definitely
carefully picked up the bedspread and put it onto the bed.
Wow.
it's the blanket that's just touched so many lives. So exciting. It's a shame I had to live it there because it actually, while the print quality was poor, the artistic design that went into it was
there
strong.
Yeah.
Was there actually like explicit stuff
Everywhere.
on it?
Oh, no. Well, there was dripping faces everywhere.
That's what I mean. Was it just a lot of faces fucking like okay.
We're about to play the game that was like the prequel to the
Oh yeah, this is a gameplay segment.
Let's play a video
totally
game
forgot.
a little game that we like to call Scorn because it's the name of the game that it actually is. Steph,
Steph, controller.
control now. It's the first 20 minutes. It's not.
We're in a
How do you feel about
neon
putting
room.
your fingers and arms into holes without even thinking twice about why you're doing it? Like Pete, back me up here.
Mm-hmm.
For the moment where the dude gets the key,
It's starting.
he doesn't even think twice.
The menu is the start.
Shut up. He doesn't even think twice about putting his hand in that hole. Straight away.
I don't.
Look at it. Look at those teeth.
Oh, I didn't even notice. No lips.
Is that what human teeth look like without lips?
Bring it down a touch.
So this
The
is
skin
us.
is so translucent.
Translucent is a nice word, though.
Not for
Translucent's
skin.
like Galadriel's skin.
Do not mention Morphin Clark in this context, please.
It's gonna be a confused wank tonight, Gus.
That's a hard one. Whoa, hang on.
Rest in peace.
We just...
I shouldn't have put my contacts in tonight.
So this is us.
What a mood.
What a mood.
It's too mysterious that this world can't have itself explained. So that's why I'm concerned about playing it. It's like, there's no
explanation about the world.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Your hang up today with
Story and
stories.
I can't believe the Rabbids don't have dinner parties
Yeah.
with the Mario people.
don't even have the sheer courtesy to
Buy him a drink first.
finish a voiced cutscene.
With a head tilt going on there.
Is this me moving the hand? No.
There's so much glistening.
You're also tilting the wrong way. You weren't tilting to align with the head of the character. You were both. You
went hard the other way?
Me and Steph.
Yeah.
Well, it's just because I'm severely at an angle, so I'm trying to move my head closer to front on with the TV.
Don't put your arm in
And
something.
I just put my head wherever the fuck I want.
You are allowed to do it. I was just making an observation.
subscribe to your-
Sorry, I made an observation.
I don't subscribe to your
Do it.
I'll observe-
patriarchal views
Do
as
it.
to where I should put
Steph,
my head.
you
Do you want
know
me
you
to
saw it.
smile more, Peter?
Steph, you saw it.
Don't
Go to the
don't-
hole.
Gus.
Go to the
Gus,
hole in the wall.
That's not how I play. That's not how I play. I've
you
seen
saw
it.
what you hero
I've
poke
seen
it in.
it. I've
Steph's
seen it.
gonna
And you walked
I'm just
away
going to
from it.
look at everything
She
first.
found another corridor.
Your left bumper is run.
So this is definitely where I, like, just around this point, I was like, oh, this game is going to tell me shit all.
Yeah.
Which I very much enjoy.
Yeah. There's so.
Oh, hello.
Hey, nice bud.
Oh, I never looked down. Holy shit.
This is why we get Ben Dixon to play. She's always looking down.
What's going on at the front there?
This
Is
is,
that anatomically correct,
Look down again, Steph?
Steph? Like the chest area? Is that what my chest looks
Are we
like?
exposed? Are we skinless?
Pete, can you bring up that
there's-
picture of my
We got
chest
abs?
again?
Oh, we've got a
Definitely-
toga of
there's-
skin.
Is that what it looks
It
like?
does. It doesn't look like a full.
Yeah, a little bit.
It doesn't look like a full rib cage, but it definitely is like.
We get a little bit of hangy
rib
flap
cagey.
over the bottom bit, so it's like we're wearing.
Oh,
something
right.
of-
Okay. Maybe he's a tucker though.
He's a tucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's a tucker.
Oh, how exciting! Oh my god!
I
Oh
can't-
my god!
I can't move
Does
down
it
here.
get chopped off? Do we see it? Does he put it in a thing?
I will say that his appendage comes into play.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm in. Come on, Steph.
No.
Come on! In the first 25 minutes of the game.
No.
Damn it!
But when it happens, it's
As
the
if
fucking
you would-
best thing
as-
that will happen in a video game.
As if you would like put that in the early game. You're building to that, sure.
Yeah. That's the highlight of
thing.
the game.
Touch that.
That's the highlight of the year.
Look at that.
So excited! I'm so excited to play this game.
Everything is holes. Everything is holes.
Everything is holes.
Go to the.
Yeah, okay,
What
interesting.
do you keep looking
Interesting.
at?
I'm just.
Everything
I'm just.
that is
about-
not
This is.
gross.
I like to take it all in.
Yep.
There's a bit of an orifice.
Thank you, Jordan.
In the holes.
Jordana comes into play. not chat.
And like
Let's see it.
explore the details and stuff.
Oh, stop
especially
stalling.
when
You gotta
I'm
put your thing
especially
instead
when
of
I'm like
another thing.
exploring a new world. So
Don't you dare close your eyes.
okay.
Go for a jog. So we've totally bypassed the door that is meant to be played with at the start.
But here's another one. As if I'm going to touch that door and it's just going to open. So like
Touch the
I
thing
know
on the
it's
side.
I know it's there.
Touch
I'm
the thing
looking
on the
at this.
side. Do it. We can't do it yet, can we?
No.
All right.
Shane is still watching, by the way, so no one say anything bad about Shane.
After what we said before.
So can I go across here? No. This is just a little balcony.
Yeah.
Ooh, a spiral
Viewing platform.
staircase of
And I
flesh.
can't jump down.
Scarecase.
The staircase.
Love that.
Can't jump down. So I've done a big loop and now I'm going down into a wetter, fleshier area.
Yeah.
Don't. Oh no.
Oh, it's like the
Some wet footsteps. Really
forest
here.
in there.
I'm so glad there's no.
That's a hole.
Oh.
Can I go up there?
No.
No.
That's where the double anus of this comes into play a little bit, where it's like, or maybe it's the puzzle game aspect. Like, you can't really go anywhere that isn't, at least in the beginning, exactly where the game is like, this is where you have to go.
Yeah. Once you're in a puzzle, you can walk around the puzzle, but you can't get lost, really.
Yes, yeah.
So I can't go back through that way then. Okay.
She's astute.
Oh, go to the flesh toilet. Go to the flesh shitter.
Do it. Do it.
Sit on it.
What? It's got handles.
Yeah, excellent.
What's going to be happening on there?
Rip.
No. What's going to be happening on the toilet that requires handles?
You've had those before when you've had a big bread night.
No.
Oh, there's flesh glove. Oh, it's
Here it goes.
happening.
Doesn't even think about it. Oh, wait, no.
She thought about it.
No, not quite.
Oh,
The
that's...
game was saying I probably should use it. Oh.
It's saying that I'm missing something.
Yeah.
It's like you can use this when you have a thing on your hand that you don't have right now.
Yep.
Okay.
A dick?
Kinda.
A little bit.
A dick?
It's like a Wolverine dick. Yep. Look.
Doesn't
Even think about it. Sees the thing. Bam.
Oh.
Psycho. Psycho.
You guys getting enough squelch in chat?
I hope so.
Let me know if you get enough squelch in chat.
Oh, there is actually.
I love that.
Oh.
Fuck yes.
Oh.
How dope is that?
It's like shit Spider-Man power. The little. Go stick it in the thing.
The thing about not having context for the world that we're in is that, like, based on my body, it looks like I am of this world and I'm of this fleshy stuff. So, like, do I find this weird, or is this just part of life and I'm used to it?
It's part of life.
I stick my arms in random holes all the time, and that's just like par for the course.
He looked a little stressed once it was in there, so let's be honest. That
He
was
did, but like,
Though that could just be the pain. Like, he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
oh, he knows what's going on.
Yeah. This is not his first hole.
Door mechanism, interesting.
All right, back to the table of flesh hand. Come on.
Gus.
Dad,
worst
come on.
backseat
The
gamer.
backseat gaming.
He can't help himself.
You can't help yourself. I've watched GTV.
Okay, no.
Sorry, I mean Ubisoft.
Jess is just having like trauma flashbacks in chat right now.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that
caressing.
tender. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, I guess if that one's in, this one's in too.
Oh, bleh.
That was my favorite detail. So, like, I've only played half an hour of the game.
Is my
But that
blood
moment
feeding
where
the
he,
door?
Like, lifts the glove with just fingers to just sort of like go, what's going on here?
Yeah.
It's so nice.
What the?
Okay, so I have.
Direction on the D-pad.
Yeah. Or just, it's actually the thumbstick left or right. So you're selecting between the locks there?
Minnow Fanfare says, based on your body, it looks like you don't want to rock DJ because you're making me feel so nice.
Hey, well done.
Oh, okay, right.
And now...
More toilets?
Potentially.
Are we stuck?
You gotta hold exit. There is actually UI there,
it's
but...
tiny.
Got it. Yeah.
Oh, the withdrawal was easy.
Steph,
Oh.
that door is closing.
What?
Oh no!
No.
Not gonna make it.
Let me get through.
Nope.
Oh. Another quick fisting and we'll be through there in no time.
Lucky Sloth, I'm starting to regret choosing bangers and mash for dinner.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's gonna come up before the end of the night.
You should make a mound out of your mash and videotape poking a banger into it and then pulling it out and then doing that sort of turn look video game thing and then send it to me. That's what you should do.
Hold.
Long hold,
Hold.
and then run.
Horror puzzle game is something that I would like to see more of. Like this sort of like going with a hard art style.
But the problem is that horror puzzle games like Resi 7, it's like you knew when you were in a puzzle that nothing was going to be scary, and then when the puzzle stopped, you knew a scary bit was coming. That was probably not a great version of it, but it's like that's the problem with puzzle games. They can't let you.
I guess just the atmosphere, like this. I love
what are
this.
these things
as
on the
opposed to,
floor?
like a
Are they like?
They're all just like contraptions that They're just contraptions.
I think if we got more into that game where we had to exhume the bodies or
yeah.
that was puzzle with jump scares.
That's interesting.
And we just got a little like
Mortuary
distracted.
assistant.
The mortuary
Yeah,
assistant.
yeah.
That feels like a good mix.
Well, that was like 9 hours into a 12-hour.
yeah, and we missed the scary thing. People were like, "Did you see it?" We're like, "No."
We're like, no.
Is that the window?
Shit.
So I'm seeing like a lot of tracks on like potentially rotating platforms.
Flesh tracks.
This feels like a minecart situation that we're going to have to move things along.
Yep.
And what's
Team
this?
track 2-2.
Can I get up there? No.
You can, yeah, but
Oh, you can.
it's like it's quite
Oh, there we are.
particular about the paths you need
This
to
little
take.
Get in there.
Okay.
One of my favorite things.
If you're pushing
'cause
against
obviously-
if you're pushing against something that's blocking you, Steph, move to a different part of it and see if you can walk up it. But if you can't, you can't. But see, look, you can see that there's a ramp there to walk up it on the sides. Yeah.
Oh, this part.
Yeah.
There you go. Get in there a little more. Yeah, there you go.
get those handholds
Oh,
in.
yeah. Oh, put those fingies in. Put those phalanges into that flesh.
What is that?
Oh. Now, talk to me about if you... Because, like, this seems to be... There's an alien situation going on, but so far, it seems to be human-based. Right?
Humanoid. Yep.
What's the thinking behind, like, how filthy that control system would be, having to shove your fingers in something?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what
This
the
is
thinking
a-
was to be like, this is how we're going to design our...
Oh, no, I don't want to.
Shoot it with handles.
Shoot it with handles.
I don't want to.
But we want you to.
Yeah, I mean, these are definitely the workings of, like, this is all tools that were designed by these people for these people. So
Oh, is that like a crane that can pick up the... Oh, no. Because, I mean, obviously the big influence that everyone's drawn comparisons with is H.R. Geiger's stuff, who then did artwork that Ridley Scott used as inspiration for Alien. And, like, one of the best cool pieces of concept art is, like, the elephant man in the chair that they find in the first Alien, which is never explained or tried to be explained in Prometheus. But the coolest thing about it is it's semi-humanoid. You don't quite know what it is. It's never explained. In the first movie, it's just contextually like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
And the best part about it is they're like, we'll never explain it. And same thing, I guess, that you'll...
So you can see the cross through like, if you can interact with it, it's a full circle, and there's a cross through it saying that you can't.
It is very small UI, you're right.
Yep.
That's a tiny cross.
Oh, yeah, I can't see that at all.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you can't engage with that at all.
Okay, cool. So the only way I can engage
But again,
that
this is about you go around this space, and you should just explore as much of the space as you can.
Isn't that
you
what I'm
just did
doing?
that? Yeah. But you're back at the same thing again.
I
You're
know.
seeing what I'm. Don't take offense to this. I'm just saying you can walk around the space and you'll see all these components to a puzzle, and then they'll start to make sense once you trigger the thing that like is the first part of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Which is a bit confusing because you're like, am I just doing this thing wrong? Or have I got to go and get the first part of it started?
You know when you're doing it right.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Something will happen.
that's this game. Stick your hand in there, squeeze it around. You know
Yep,
when you're doing it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Beyond Skeleton, the space jockey. Yes, LokiCat. That's the one I was thinking of. That's the...
Look at that.
Disgusting.
We should get one of the... You know how we were talking about getting a new lock on the studio door? It should be that.
Get a fob. Just,
Yeah, fuck a fob.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay, so this is a multi-lock. Huh.
Very interesting.
I don't know.
A sphincter?
It's also stressful to look at.
Home here.
What would you prefer it to be?
Like anything else?
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you body horror
Multiple.
stuff, is that like one of your...
Yeah, I have no interest in that.
Yeah.
When it comes to scary stuff, I like ghosts.
Yeah. The supernatural.
Yeah, and I don't mean like I don't mind like scary ghosts that attack people and kill people, and I don't mind a bit of gore, but I don't like torture porn. I don't like body horror stuff, and I don't like serial killer dudes.
Yeah.
And I don't like whatever the fuck this is. Jesus Christ. No. Prometheus? Nah.
That was a bad movie.
Nah. But like,
Oh, the whole saw sequence.
No, not
The
good.
med bay.
Oh, the med bay thing is so good.
Oh, that was
Oh my god, that
intense.
was so good. I don't like super torture porny stuff, but I love body horror stuff. I love the intersection of like the horrific and the sensual coming together is very.
I want to nude the island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What about the
build me some new people?
wasn't there a
Horrific and
Cronenberg one with
sensual.
Viggo Mortensen that got average reviews?
Yeah,
That looked amazing in the trailer, but what was that one called?
I'm looking it up right now.
No.
It looked promising, but I think
It's called A Promising Young
Crimes of the
Viggo.
Future.
Crimes of the Future. It was like a weird dystopic future where everyone like sews extra
There's
body
lots of
parts
little,
on
like,
themselves and stuff.
Alcoves that are nothing.
Is that Severd Foster?
Yeah.
Alcove?
So yeah, and again, this is this part of the game where you're learning.
That's a bit clitty.
Yeah, it totally is. There's plenty of heaps of clitty. There's-
I was just about to say, you mentioned
You just looked up straight away.
you mentioned clit stuff, and I was like, I haven't seen a lot of it.
Yeah.
But
There's plenty of dick stuff. And then-
but you missed it.
so that,
Do it.
so that's the same. That's the
So
same.
so you'll
projection.
notice there's a circle there, Gus, that has a tiny cross in the middle, and that
you've
means
already-
you can't interact with it.
No. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, and this puzzle is very much designed to represent what's going to happen through the rest of the game, which is where there's a right path and there are wrong paths, and it's really like there's only the right path basically. If you go off a course and you'll only ever walk for like 10 steps before you're like, this is the wrong way because it's blocked. It's very linear in that sense. You don't waste time going the wrong direction. It's just, you're going the wrong way and you know it. And we're telling you.
Also, a lot of people I've seen have said that the first one is quite difficult. I think I kind of like got it because I was like, not necessarily got the puzzle straight away, but realized, I'm like following a path kind of to get to this thing that I will now.
And I said that crane looks like it does something to what gets pushed up on that rail. So if we follow that rail, would that... what? Oh, were you thinking that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I was. These guys were talking about something else. I didn't know what we were talking about.
No, I know. It's just like all the animations for things are long.
Yeah.
And it takes me a while to get out of things.
And they're all awesome.
Oh, fuck off. Why is that chair a thing?
What's that one? What's that one? What's that one for?
The massage chair. Fuck off.
Oh, fuck yes.
It's a day spa.
Come on.
So I feel
Sit in it.
if I'm going to
Yes.
it just looks like I have to participate in a lot of things that are gross and would kill me and to make these puzzles work. But I want to live.
Yes.
You know, and I just don't see how I would survive, head splitting saw.
I don't know, maybe alien heads are sturdier than you give them credit for.
Yeah.
Maybe that was a haircut.
Where's everyone else? What went wrong here?
What went right here?
That's what I find interesting about like the lack of context or story is like so often you're like, oh, I'm figuring out how to get myself out of the situation, and I feel like, but this person, maybe this is just like his house, and he had a big night, and he's just trying to figure out where he left the button that puts everything together. And he's
So
like,
Bobo Gargle
damn
in the
it.
chat would say that chair could crack open the chest carapace you're wearing.
Ooh.
Which is fucking spot on, but
But
gross.
are we wearing a carapace or is that just us?
That's just.
I feel like.
But maybe there's something in your chest that
Yeah.
needs to activate, like a alien egg or a thing that's going to attach to your face.
Yeah. Hey, Steph, go to the other side of this room now.
Okay.
You've seen this half of the room, the center of the space with the big door and the big spiral staircase is in the center of the room.
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of central area. And now you've seen the left-hand side of the room, and now we'll go to the right-hand side.
So on the left-hand side of the room is the
Haircut?
circular saw and
Another grabby arm.
the grabby arm, both in the same room. And in this is the central room.
Yep.
There's
Staircase.
the grabby thing that goes up and hooks into a thing.
Yeah.
Cuppa? Let's call it the cuppa.
The cuppa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was also
That's the big door?
And that's the big door that I'm trying to open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But-
I like
and-
that.
yeah.
It's obvious from anyone who's played a video game that you want to go through the big door eventually.
100%.
That's
And
it.
then
That's the goal.
Steph pointed out before, lots of rails that I'm wondering.
A lot of rails. Yeah, feels kind of minecarty, but also. Oh, is this where I was before?
No,
No,
This
new
is a new one?
room.
I find it like as a person who gets easily lost.
But you
it's
just got
difficult
lost.
to like, get my bearings.
Yeah.
I find it difficult when you look at all of this. It
Yeah.
all is like the same color, and it's all like.
I love that.
It's so hard to get your like context within the space.
I love that Steph's camera controls while telling that story was the equivalent of a nope. There's this room. Nope. And we're like, go in the room. And she's like, nope, don't want it. Ooh. Yeah. There's a quick little flick.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. But
Yes.
The room. We weren't finished with the room.
I can tell you're going the right way.
we're in it. We're in it now.
That's level 12.
Okay.
I love, again, in real life, if there was someone just watching that character as they're riding up an elevator, they just go, wee, around looking at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Alright.
This looks like some kind of opera theater.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get your hands
This
in it.
is the Senate.
The Senate.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, phalange it up.
I love the finger roll into it.
Yeah.
It's like,
They enjoy the placement of every appendage.
Senator, my people are dying. Ooh. Are you picking...
it sent a claw across to grab something from that lit seed.
Lit clit.
The lit clit.
Do I need more clits, or I need the ability to light the clits up?
You need to, and you need the ability to, yeah. You need that.
You basically need to put the hood on the clit.
Yeah.
What's happening, Claw?
Yeah, claw is grabbing, and then
What's happening, Claw?
Yeah, there is claw, and if you go to one of the seeds, Steph, and you hold,
Can I go down?
hold grab, yep,
Can.
yep. And you hold grab, you can then move.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's a track.
And if you just if you kind of pull the thing out of the way and then observe all the seeds, you'll notice there's two that are that have a kind of point of difference. But
Yes,
Yeah.
I see that. And
They have to be moved along the rail.
they want to
can't just be lifted
go.
off and dragged.
These are
They
the
have to move
worst.
along the
These are the
rails.
Oranky
worst
one.
kinds of puzzles. The ones we have to move stuff out of the way of other things to be able to get
this is
them
a slide puzzle.
to the place that you want it to be.
Yeah.
Oranky
Hate
one in the
those.
chat says, as a gay man, I'm learning so much. It's lovely. I'm glad that we can help.
Why can't I? Oh, because that was moving.
So there's two spots.
But are they attached?
Some of them are, yeah.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah, I know it can be hard to see, particularly because there's light in your face, but there are some that are attached horizontally, and there are some that are attached vertically.
Oh.
And that one is a solo. That's a solo egg.
My name is
Middo, the straight men are also learning a lot. Oh my god.
that part of the bedroom routine. Here comes the claw.
I think I can't remember if I did this, but I think if you
Force it.
Oh no, I can't move along that
if you
track.
put one of the non-lit ones on the thing, it breaks it.
Oh, I never tried.
Maybe?
I knew what was going on. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, how
like
do I
as
get
in, and then you just have to reset it, or
No, I think
No,
no. Sorry,
get
it'll break
rid
it. Yeah, get rid of it other way. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Can't remember. You get move
I
a
feel
little.
like I have not progressed in a way that is like. I feel like I've made it worse.
No, you're getting
Yeah, you're
it.
getting there.
This is great. This is great shit. I'm surprised all this works so smoothly.
Damn it.
It's always wet.
It's all wait. That's true.
Damn it.
Damn it! Damn it!
Can't move. Oh, there we go. This one. Get out of the way. No.
Yeah, no, it's still not there.
Damn it.
You need to. What are you doing?
No, can't move that one. Back there. And then.
Nah.
Nah.
Can't.
It's locked in now.
Yeah.
It is strangely not zoomed in enough on what you need to be
Good,
looking at,
Steph. Good, Steph.
Is it? It's getting further away.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to go further away to
That's
get closer.
true.
Yeah.
Why can't I move this one left?
What do you mean?
I mean, right.
Track end. It's the
is
track
broken
ends.
there.
Yeah.
Hard to see.
Yeah, right, okay.
Okay.
Bit of room.
I can't go down. I can't.
You can go.
It won't let me. Nick, it won't.
No, I'm saying I'm agreeing.
good.
I'm
Okay.
agreeing. I'm
Okay.
going.
I feel. Am I putting it back the way it was?
You're basically reset at this point. You can move. Yeah.
Now that one. Now the top two down.
No, but no, not top two down. Move the one to the right. That's the vertical one. Just all the way. No, right. Move that one all the way down and get it out of your way for now. And now you got more space for your double horizontals.
I didn't. There's ones down here.
Yeah.
Just the way she gestured with the claw. There's ones down here.
That's how I
Couldn't we just move those two near the light down and move the one the whole way across now? Drag
this one?
No, the one you were just over. Those two at the top, up and left. Can they come down?
Yeah, and
now the light one just goes all the way. The light.
It doesn't go all the way across.
Oh, doesn't it? Oh, that's broken.
But you can do that, and then you can go back. You can't do that yet. You can't do that yet.
I can't.
Move your single light ball egg up one. Move the
can
two.
come across?
Yeah, I mean you can do that, but then move the one next to it up and across. To the right.
Oh, this one to get this one out?
No.
Nick, just use words.
Yeah. Fuck that off.
Oh, and then this one can
Yeah.
come up.
Yeah. Now we're all the way there.
Too much.
Oh, I'm so close to finishing. And
exit.
Nice.
And now we go get it with the claw grab.
But then this one.
That one's. I think we got one.
You got one. You need to do both.
But don't I need to do this one also?
Yeah, but you got to go on. You got to go on. Interact with the other thing now.
Clear that first.
I felt like we were. Okay. Oh my god, do I have to do that side as well?
No. Thankfully, it is broken.
That's how I'm going to start replying to every email.
Dear sir or madam.
What's it going to do with the egg?
Egg. We're gonna cake it. We're gonna take it on the rail. And we're gonna go cut it open.
So fucking annoying. So fucking annoying.
We're gonna go cut the egg open.
It dropped the egg.
It fucked it up.
It dropped it.
That's
stupid.
You had one job.
That's why we have two eggs.
That's why we play. That's why redundancy. Oh, shit. We got to talk about redundancy tomorrow. Not yours.
We're gonna need a lot of spare eggs.
Back to the claw puzzle?
Yeah, the one on the right.
So
that right panel, yeah.
Oh, this. I'm going back here?
Payne says this.
I have to do it again.
I have to do the other one.
Mid-foreplay.
Pointless.
Is that you with your mouth?
But because now you have an extra space, Steph, because it destroyed that one.
Yeah,
You got an extra space to play with.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so what's
Definitely
in my
running out of
way? This is in my way, but I've got to move this one. But it can't go. But then if this, okay, I can move this one. Okay, I can move this one across.
Yep.
Then this one can go down and across here.
Can I tell you before you get too deep as well? Those two single ones on the bottom left, like near the entrance, are going to be a hindrance if you don't get them out of the way before you start trying to find a space to fuck them off as well. Because you'll move that thing over there and then you'll realize you have to move everything back to get rid of those.
Got it.
Yeah, just start getting them moving, because then they'll be in play when you start to get the key clit across.
The key clit. And then if I go like this and put that up there.
Panthera Lockhart says this is the hardest puzzle in the game, no cap, and that is true. It's right at the start of the game.
It's fucking,
like in terms of
the one that I need is connected.
Yeah.
Why would you do that, game? Okay.
Yeah.
And then this one's going to go up here like this. And then this, no. And then this is going to go down. No, it can't. This one is going to go. Okay, this is going to go here. And then this one is going to go up. No, it's not.
Yeah, it can.
Up here. But
Yep.
that's
Move the
one's-
big one back down again now.
this one.
Yep. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down.
And then,
And then move the little one into that little
hidey hole.
Yeah, get that in the hidey hole. And then get your
Big
key,
boy up.
key clip back up.
Yeah, gotcha.
I hate listening to myself. Good. I mean, you understand, even though you love the game, I've seen lots of people really enjoy the game, and I think I will really enjoy it. You understand why they didn't make this the trailer.
Yes. Yeah. And this is like legit, just the longest puzzle of like, and it's also, there are other puzzles that are like traditional puzzles like this.
Sure.
As opposed to, how do I put the flesh thing in the flesh hole? Which flesh thing goes in which flesh hole? And there's plenty of that as well. But this one just takes ages, like all fucking slide puzzles do. It's just like you just keep attacking it until
Keep
it
playing
works.
with it until you find a bit of space and go, yeah,
To
okay,
go
no,
like
I'm doing it.
down. Oh, but it can't. No, it has to stay on the top track,
To get it left,
which
yeah,
means
it does.
this has to go.
Oh, interesting.
You might need that to. I think
Then
you
the-
need that space to dodge actually out. So you might need to go leave that, go down one.
There.
Move the double slider to the left of it, all the way to the left, yeah.
And then this.
And then move the
one.
little one into that little pocket. And down. Now move your key clip.
Yep.
All the way to the left as far as it can go.
Yep.
And then down. Now slide that top left
And
one
now
across.
the top one's free.
Yeah, do that, and then the little eggy as well.
Can you move the one below the hole
This
across up and?
Yeah, you can move. So the one to the right of it, you can move down as well.
Oop.
I think that one,
perfection.
the one seed is going to get in the way.
No, she goes up, right?
Yeah, but it's still going to get. It can't go all the way across.
Can't go all the way across.
Why can't it?
Because it's going to stop there. And then
Oh,
it needs
fuck
to go
you,
down.
game.
But you could move that up.
You could move that one up. The
but
one on the
it's
far
blocked,
left.
It's
up?
blocked. It's blocked.
No, because this one can't go left.
It's blocked.
I mean, it can't go right.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
So
So this one has to go back again.
put key clip back in the hole. Get little leggy up.
But where's little leggy gonna go?
That's a good
'Cause
question.
I need to go here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Can't believe you guys thought golf would be boring.
Did
And I can't put this down
Just as
because
much-
I
That's
have
where
to
little leggy needs to go there.
down here.
One of those, right?
Oh my god! And I can't get this out of the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember now.
What if I go little?
It's just. It is the ones.
It's just thump.
On the right. On the right.
Yeah. On the right?
Yeah. It's stuff on the right. So there's still a bunch of singles over on the right here. A lot of singles in your area. If you go
swipe right.
2D left. No. Next one left. Yep. Take that one. And go left and then down. And then if you take the one up a
I
little
can
higher.
move these ones over more.
Not yet. Take the one to the right of that. Down and right. And nope.
Nope.
Yep, that one and go down. Now you can move that one across again. Then you can move your key clip down. Move the little one.
It's incredible.
Yep. Move the little one.
It's incredible.
You can see my hand here.
Oh, little one goes gotta go up.
Singular. No, wait. Down. Single back in the hole.
Oh my god! So far back.
Back to the top one. Back to the top one. Top one. Down and left. All the way. Left all the way.
Oh my god! So far back.
Little one. All the way up. All the way across. Down.
Fuck you, little one.
Back across. No, back across one. And down. Down one. Left. Yeah, that one. Grab it. Up and then out.
Perfection.
Are we still stuck?
No.
I think we are still stuck.
We might be because that bottom one.
Oh, but. Okay,
Shit.
no, but
Yeah, you can get that up.
this can go.
I can't go across.
It can't go across. It
can
needs
go-
to go this
Oh,
way.
you go across and then
Can
up.
now
one.
go up.
And
Can
then
it go up?
up?
Yep, there we go.
But no, you're not free.
No, but then I can't get this one because this one needs to go
Yeah.
up.
Can you move?
Oh my god. There's still a gap on the far right we can use?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh yeah, Steph, you can move
The two singles.
those
across
two
the right?
seeds. Yeah, those two seeds they can go across.
One.
Yeah, and then that one across. And then the one above that
Yeah, and then
now
you just
can
move
go
that
down
down.
one. That thing to the left can go down to all the way to the right.
And then that one goes down.
And now we start stacking, baby.
Yes, now we're
Thank you,
thinking
chat.
clitorises.
Valve, man, still at the top of their game.
Isn't it incredible? Well, like, if I worked there, I would push my wheelie desk over to the team working on that game. Steph!
That was awful. Okay, next.
Now you go back to the other machine, the other mechanism.
Gus is just on his phone.
He's playing golf on his phone.
It's like, you give us so much shit. Pretend you're having fun, Nick.
It's like making love to a woman. I gave up halfway through when it got too hard. It got on my phone.
Here we go. Here we go.
Don't drop it, you fuck.
God. Too real.
Is it a baby?
Oh, it's something.
Something with tail.
It's Limmy, isn't it?
It's so Limmy. Would we say Limmy or Chubby?
Limmy.
I would say both would be acceptable.
Okay.
It's got a limb that's
Definitely a lot of
waving
limbs.
from here, so that's fucked.
As the only father in the room, that's how they come out.
Alright.
I had to solve a sliding.
It's gone, and it's a silver sliding.
Hi, little dude.
Is it? Oh, and now we're up a lift, so
Yeah.
if we go down,
If we want to mainline
So-
this,
we
go back
wanna-
down the lift.
if we want to meet our child,
If we have started something moving, is it going to be like it's hatched in another area, and we're going
child
to
is
put
hatched.
that thing
Singles
in,
hatch in your area.
and we're going to put
Yeah,
that
back-
thing in the
oh,
chair.
Oh, back that way, Steph.
This way?
No, left.
I'm gonna go get a
That
snack.
way. No, right.
oh yeah, this making you hungry.
That way.
So straight?
Yeah. The way that you were facing when I said that way.
We're going back down the lift to meet the limb ball. Limb ball. Oh, it's all red and raw in the button bits.
No, it's like
Everything else
sinewy
is grey and
muscly.
has been left to deteriorate and age, but the button bits are all.
Oh god, I don't.
Down I go.
Okay.
All right, where's our baby boy? Is it out?
So main room.
Mm-hmm.
Have we
Head to the infirmary, the birth ward.
explored
Birth ward.
all of
Oh,
the
right.
corridors, or is there another
You've
corridor?
explored all the corridors.
I've explored all the corridors.
Yeah.
So I've
And
seen all there is to
if-
see.
Yeah, but if you look up, you
Baby?
should see. Yeah.
Pardon?
I was gonna. I don't want to be.
180 degrees.
What is that sound?
Stop throwing fucking food.
We're in.
Was that halfway through making love?
Where is it coming from?
Oh, okay. Now I'm on board. I thought we were
There
alone
are-
in this
Do you see it?
boring world.
What? No.
Look back at the wall behind you. Yeah,
That?
that one. Yep. See, it's the same chain that brought that thing down.
Oh, yeah.
Do we press?
And
Is
you-
it moving?
a button?
It
I
is-
can't see.
Yeah. Go back down. Go back downstairs. Don't interact with that.
I'm interacting with it.
Okay. Exit that.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
What am I looking at?
That is a cool puzzle mechanic.
Oh, this gives me like overview.
Mm.
And there's all the little things.
Yeah. So they're the. Yeah. This is where you control the tracks that are on the rotating
Got
pads.
it. Okay.
Wild for an opening puzzle. I expected like a door with 2 switches, and it's like, all right,
No.
huge.
It's a big puzzle. And it's like, it really is the meat of what gets you started in the game.
Yeah,
so yeah,
right,
you go back
okay.
to the bottom and then to the contraption underneath where baby's hanging.
Melodic Storm says it's a Palantir, but it can't be. They're not all accounted for.
So it could be.
Could, maybe
Yep.
right.
That's it. That's
the,
it.
The baby was.
That-
Is that the baby hanging here?
Yep. So that pedestal
There's
you're
the
at.
track. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And you'll remember that when you used that before, the claw went up and grabbed it, nothing, and went and placed it in, and went placed
put it
nothing in
in
the
a
chair.
chair.
And now it'll grab the baby
Sure will.
and put it in the chair. Oh my god, that's what I said.
Said,
Oh, we can go meet him.
oh yeah.
Or her.
All right, so we're gonna name it.
We'll put it in the chair.
Now do I have to?
Oh my god.
The sound is really bad.
Oh wait. Oh.
Yeah, you need to interact. Sorry,
Wait,
back. You need to
do I need
interact.
to interact with this
No,
down
no, no.
here?
The
You need to
switch
interact.
had one more phase to it.
Oh, okay.
But while we're
Yeah,
here,
most of the things back at the pedestal.
I'm with
No, I just
Steph.
want to look at. I just want to look
Thank you
at
very
it.
much. Yeah.
Sometimes you have to look at stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
look at
no,
the
we've
stuff.
gotta look at this.
What I was trying to explain was that most of the
Hey.
things you've been interacting with have 2 positions and an interact at each end of them, which is what that door was, that first door.
Look at the fucking eyes. Look at the eyes.
What are we calling?
It looks like unformed. Like it's
No,
not.
he's just crammed in an egg. He's pretty
It's
full.
just someone crammed in an egg. It's pretty normal.
Egbert.
Oh, the noise.
It is very Abe's Odyssey, you're right.
It is.
Follow me.
I just really. I wouldn't be. If it wasn't making that sound,
Let's pop it in a chair.
I wouldn't be fine, but I'd certainly feel better about it.
Oh, back up.
It's bored.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Oh,
we're gonna go and do the claw puzzle in reverse. Put him back in.
It actually left it up there.
I thought I just had one more face. Does it have to start the whole thing from the top?
No. There's 2 positions to each tool, and then a use function at each. So you got to move it down.
This poor bastard.
Do the opposite of that.
Like, I wish you never
Do
woke
the
me up.
opposite of that.
I regret ever being hatched.
So, Steph, on the right, which you can't see very well, direction, use, and exit are the only functions. Don't use again. Direction down.
So, like,
Left thumbstick down.
but
Pull it
isn't
down.
that what I did last time?
No. Yes, and then you got to use in the second position.
Now up.
Not up.
Now up.
Not up. Don't up. Hit use now. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, perfect.
God.
No, it's perfect. That's good.
I thought for a second he was going up. All right, is he off? Oh, we push him.
Yeah, we give him a little push.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
He's
Crack,
not.
crack you open, buddy.
He's
It's all
far from
Are
okay.
you okay?
Give us a thumbs up if all is well.
It is intuitive, but it's hard to play a puzzle game on stream.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's go for a stroll. Go for a walkies.
This is gonna be a little short trip, and everything will be fine.
Who's your
Just
boat?
keep your arms and legs inside the carriage at all times.
Oh, the little hold onto the handle.
Oh, they've got such a good grip at that age too.
Just
They
be,
really do.
They
At
really
like
do.
30 to 90. Really do.
What did this one do again?
Fuck, let's find out. Trust me,
By
I've done this
interactive,
once
it's fine.
before.
No longer having fun. He's no longer having fun, guys.
Oh my
The fuck did we just do?
God. Oh, but what did we do? What did we do?
excuse me. Are you okay?
Shaving a haircut?
Yeah, quick trim,
2-bit?
Are you
a
okay?
little bit off the top. All right, strolly time.
So what actually what happened then?
We just showed him who the parent is. See, he's quiet now. Discipline.
He's not even kidding. Oh, that's so sad.
Wow.
It's so quiet.
I genuinely was intrigued by how to make something disturbing out of the first person view because I'm like, I don't give a shit. You're just like limbs on a camera. But this is like, watch what you just did.
It's fucked.
Is this like now you're in your little home?
Can you go further?
And you
Wouldn't
can
that
stay
be
there?
nice?
Wouldn't it be nice if you never need
no,
to
no.
interact with that saw ever again?
So this is we go back to the other part of the puzzle, which is that
I think I was just getting him out of the way.
well, you actually need to pull him rather than leaving him in there. You need to pull him back past the last plate that you went past, and we got to change the track with that thing at the top of the.
Oh, because I've
staircase.
reached a dead end.
Yeah, you've reached a dead end. Yeah.
And he's like, leave me in the dead end.
He's effectively a little nut that I need to move
to crack.
To crack.
And I'll say there are 2 ways that this puzzle ends. Can end.
There, that's the thing. Yep, perfect.
Oh,
So you can
we're
leave
past it
there.
now.
Yeah.
So he needs to. But But he needs to go on the.
He doesn't need to. It's like the track will stay fine on this side. It's just whether it goes left or right, like a train.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to be on the rotating platform. I'm
no,
just
no.
rotating it so that it goes.
Yeah, it rotates
Okay, so-
just that.
Is that from the eyeball, the Palantir?
That's the Palantir, yeah.
Up the staircase, right. So the ball you looked up at the top of the stairs?
So if it's connected to those two tracks, is there another track that I've got to connect it to?
Well, it's not connected
just
to
gonna
that.
twist.
It's not connected to the left. See?
Oh, to this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, gotcha. So we've got to move it like a little bit to the left.
Yeah, and it'll just click into place. It's just a switch, basically.
Okay. So
Up the stairs?
Up the staircase.
It's
And
really
walk up that
really an efficient place to put it. Normally you would just put it right next to the track.
Yeah. But it's, I mean, this is a production line built for literally this, which is disturbing in its own way. Right.
Oh, cool.
So can you see him? You should be able to.
Is that's it over there? Yeah,
That's it there.
So that
track, yeah.
got it there. Perfect.
That's done. Yeah.
No, but are there more that we
oh
need
my god,
to do?
everything's so
I don't
small.
think so. I think actually, if you spin around, this is like the field of view that it jumps to when you pull the left trigger in the other setup.
Yeah, right.
You can. Okay, so yeah.
Would I assume that every track needs to be moved once or no? Should I have not moved that other one?
You can. Let's find out.
Okay.
Let's push him through. Whoa. There can't be a good
I
ending.
think he was back on the right there.
Let's find.
There could be a good ending. What if they just all find skin and like put it on? That'd be
Behind
nice.
you? Is he behind you?
Yeah, he's behind you.
Where?
On the tracks behind you.
Left a bit. There he is.
Oh, mate.
Oh, buddy.
All good, champ.
And around we go.
We're heading home.
It's gonna be okay.
Come on, put your shoes on. We're almost home.
Be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. It won't hurt for much longer.
Oh, we could have gone right, but we've gone left.
So yeah, I think I moved that one.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay?
Right.
You're on your way towards an ending of this puzzle.
Then that's what we were
Oh, I
starting.
see. So you're saying there's a world in which something good happens to him, and there was a world where something bad happens to him?
I don't know.
There are just two ways this puzzle can end.
Yeah.
I remember
They,
this.
but they both end with the door opening.
Cool.
So you get to progress.
Oh.
It's fine. I mean, what was this thing gonna do anyway?
He wasn't happy where he was.
There's no
not happy
career
where he's
path
going.
ahead for it. It's seen too much.
Oh,
Did that auto stop?
no.
What a head.
No. I just realized where we were.
Yeah.
What a head turn.
They're like,
But
And yet, watch her do it.
and that's
okay,
right,
but
Mr.
like,
Smith, we are
are the two ways? There's this one, or there's the saw.
The other way is you adopt it and raise it as your own.
and it finds love.
Yeah, it finds love, you find love, you get out of the weird dick shit, and you end up in Spain.
Of all places.
But still Dicky Spain.
Dicky, well, that's
I mean, this was the bad one, I think, of the two.
Yep.
Maybe the hand will just lift him up and take him somewhere better.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the hand is designed to lift him up and put him on the saw chair.
I think we just
So if you grab him now,
press use.
so use and then right.
So this isn't the saw chair. You were right.
No.
And then if you put him on the saw chair by moving to the right just a little bit, there he is.
Vulnerable.
Hey, buddy.
Everybody wave.
Hi.
Everybody wave.
And photo op.
Beautiful. Oh, he's waving back.
Yeah, and now
Yeah.
you place
So
him
you're
on
going
the
to
saw
place it
chair.
to the left.
I'm not going to buy the photo.
No, not left.
Oh, okay. No, everybody wave. Everybody wave.
Why can't I?
So
it stopped and then.
Yeah, so the use isn't available yet. No, you hit use.
Fucking hell.
hell.
He's
like, I'm going to live.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
And everybody
what
wave.
torment.
Everybody
Wave again.
wave.
There he goes. Come
So
on.
I'm scared to press anything.
Yeah, so it's literally just direction and then use are the only things you can do, and it's either up and down or left and right on the tool.
Yeah,
this is left and right. But
if I go left, if I
wave.
Don't hit A when it gets to the other end. Don't hit.
I didn't hit A. I hit left, and it moved it back the other way.
No, but don't hit A now because it'll put him back in the chair. See, that's what this is. Left and right is left and right.
Oh my god.
And use is interact on either side.
I was in the saw chair.
Chat is all waving.
So now you can use. Yeah.
Oh, thank God! It's all.
I pressed the button several times,
I know,
and nothing
it's on the
happened.
interface. It's the interface.
So I moved it back the other way.
I know.
Good news.
This could be the interface that you can't see.
He went in head first, so it's just cracked
Why
the
is this
shell.
my fault?
Because you get shitty at me, and it's not my fault.
Saw the boy.
Saw the egg boy.
Go to the thing and saw him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone say Scorn.
Here we go. Welcome to the company. Too deep. Too deep.
Too much. Bring it back.
A little too deep.
Oh no,
He's all right.
it's still good. It's still good.
He's all right.
He's free.
We did it. We got him out of there. Well done.
Smeagol?
Smeagol's free.
Can I give him a little hug?
Okay. Let's remove the bits. Got an achievement.
Oh, it's a bouncing baby Scorn.
Slippery.
Sir?
It's getting out. He's got first time using these legs. Yeah. Clumsy little thing.
That's fine. It's like a horse when it's born.
Do you need help?
No, I think we need to use him on the door. Oh no, he's all right.
Come
Give
on,
him
Tom
space,
Riddle.
Steph. Give him space.
Give him space.
Oh.
Oh no. I mean, at this point, they're just showing off their physics system, aren't they?
Up he gets. Up he gets. This
do
is
it,
Nick.
buddy.
This is Nick climbing into the sheets on Friday. And
okay.
Oh, that's just dramatic.
I think he's drunk, maybe?
Oh, use the saw again.
Do I just leave him there?
No, he's getting up.
He's up. He's up. He's up.
Good boy.
Oh,
hey,
there we go. Oh, yep.
up.
Hey!
Done.
Hi. Now smize.
Now thriller dance.
So I didn't do this version, but I don't know if he's going to follow you or not. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yep.
So what
Look
you
at this.
So what
you want to do is go up the path to the right.
So what happened when you
Yeah, that one.
when you played this? Did you kill him?
Yes.
How?
I sent him to the other side of the room.
Yep.
And a similar mechanism cut him to fucking pieces.
Oh, cool.
But all you need from him
need his
is
arm?
his sweet little arm.
Oh.
And so I got the arm off the
easy.
the destroyed.
But we're gonna take him
portion.
over there, and he's gonna use the arm, and it's oh god.
Well, there is going to be the problem of what do we do with him after we...
Oh, he needs help. He needs help.
Up we get.
Come on, mate.
Come on.
You've had a few too many, okay? It's gonna be all right.
Oh, rip the arm off. Pick him up.
It's
Rip the
gonna-
arm off.
it's gonna be all
Oh,
right.
the arm is so going to rip off.
Act sober. Act sober. Come on, mate.
You can do it. You can do it. Put it in there. Oh, the finger. That was unnecessary. That was unnecessary. Hey, look, I've been where you are now. It sucks, but it gets better.
What a life.
But now you got little squidgy penis on your hand. Right?
Now you can go anywhere because you have the key.
We
So
definitely
his
got to come up with
body
a name for him.
is not like
I hate
my
this
body.
because
but...
I feel like we're going to have to just abandon it at some point.
Yeah, but then we're,
Like
not
a side-
we're not responsible for it. I think it deserves to live its own life and make its own choices.
Interesting.
What if it had a hilarious sidekick celebrity voice?
Oh, yeah. Like a Don
Gilbert
Cheadle.
Godfrey.
What is this thing?
Bobcat Goldthwait.
A weird
He's
hammer.
dead too. No, he's not.
he's
But
alive.
Gilbert Godfrey's dead. That's really sad. That
So now, Steph, you can, if it follows you up to the door, you should be able to get through it because you
'Cause you-
needed two people to get through the door.
Oh, it's one of the old on three. 1, 2.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab one side,
Yep.
and we're gonna call this guy. We're gonna call this guy.
The doorman.
Keegan.
We're gonna call him Crookie
Crookie.
because he's a little bit crooked.
A little bit
Come on,
crook.
Crookie.
Come on, Crookie.
Crookie's gonna jump on this one here, and then I'm gonna jump on this one here. No?
And you're going to be like, on my
Yes.
mark.
Yep.
Yes.
You sure are. But you might need to push him onto
They
this
look
one because I don't know that he will.
He didn't like the last one.
This one's big.
Yeah.
and
He's
this one's
learned his
small.
lesson.
But that's it. That's his one. That's
Crookie,
his.
come
Come
here.
on, Crookie.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's definitely his.
God, he's such a drama queen.
Oh, for God's sake.
Come on.
Burden to bear. Yeah, let's throw him at the machine again.
I want to know that Crookie is learning so that he can
Oh, be
fend for
gentle.
himself. Well,
Peter,
he's
our arm is
heavy.
attached to Crookie, unlike you, you monster. All right. Oh, we're back on.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, great. You just stay there.
Nice. Good work, mate.
You just stay there.
Hang out there, buddy.
I feel like everything's going to turn out okay.
He might just be stuck as
I
the
think
doorman.
he's going to be stuck.
eternity.
Yeah. Just like a permanent key. This might be a run door as well.
I'd love there to be
remember.
like a 90s style thing at the end where it shows us back all the people that we helped and
left
it'll
it
cut to a
towards-
frame of
Oh, God!
Crookie and Crookie's just like hanging out and he's having a good time.
Yeah, like at the end of like the Donkey Kong Country games where
Thank you for
it's
helping
like
me.
a party at the end.
Live your best life. Bye.
All right. That's probably far enough. That's the first big puzzle.
Unbelievable.
Stick your hands in one more thing.
Yeah, let's just go up.
Everyone, together.
Level 2.
I thought Crookie was going to hang out with me for a little bit longer and I would have
So-
appreciated the company.
So we actually did the right thing.
You did the nicer version, and I feel like I've even seen.
Did we?
I feel like I've even seen a different version
Do you think we did
Like
the
a
nice?
third?
in a scrub through. A third ending where he was in the other room and survived the thing that I did to him, and then like jumped down a hole.
That thing is going to starve to death attached to a
It had no mouth.
door lock. It had no mouth.
Kind of had like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it was muffled.
maybe it eats anusously.
Analously.
Neurosi. Cool. That was Scorn.
Oh, that was awful.
We'll be back with more Back Pocket after this short break.
Bodies. Oh.
Nick! Where the hell were you?
The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. I love how it's this dark voice, and I'm like, the human body is made up of 60% water. I mean, they call her the huntress, not the hugstress.
Might just have to kill Dwight to feel anything again.
I'm focusing on the accent.
God, sorry.
Are we on a reality show? Is the ocean Big Brother?
Holy shit! Mom.
No drama. No bullshit.
No, stick it in there. A little more.
She's Russian?
Breakfast is dumb. Breakfast is dumb.
Huntress has crabs.
Sick of being seen? Camo. Want to hide in plain sight? Camo. Want to spy on deer? Camo. Want to shoot those deer? Camo. Want to get close enough to a pack of deer that you could dress up as a deer, gradually earn their deer trust, become accepted as one of their own, wait until the stag dies and inherit alpha control of the herd, guide that deer herd for a decade until you're the most celebrated deer elder, and then shoot that deer and mount it on a fucking wall? Camo. Camo camping equipment. You've seen the rest. Now try and find the best. You can't, because it's camo.
Under me. We'll do that. Yeah. Oh,
Good. Push! Push!
Get out of the way.
Oh my god, no!
Get it in. Get it in.
Everyone move.
Get it in the hole, Gus. Get it in the hole, Gus. Give me the key. Go. Holy shit. Where are you going? Next.
Need to hydrate. Sorry.
He's hydrating.
We can do this. I'll carry this. Pete's just doing everything.
Pete, fucking move! Pete,
What a prick.
Right to the right, Pete.
I'm just hydrating.
Fuck you.
Welcome back to Big Vega, CamyCamera, VegaBus, and Kamo for your undying support.
A lot of cam in that ad break.
Yep.
Yeah.
How you doing?
You're like a...
Good. All feel really grossed out. We had to quit the game because the biggest television in the entire room was just showing a pile of bodies.
It had breast.
Don't ever want to think about that game again.
Breast to breast.
Can't wait.
Disgusting.
Can't wait to finish.
Awful.
I might play it now.
Before we round out the show, we need to say a big thank you to our second business pocket partner. Someone who you may know if you've watched the news before, and of course I'm talking about our news,
Team
not
PC?
just like ABC.
Yeah.
Is Peter Pixel Bean.
Hey.
They're back, baby. Back. Oh my God, the best coffee in the country.
Ooh. I could use a coffee right now, I reckon.
I even wrote here because I was like, I'll write some copy. And then I gave up halfway through and I was like, I'm just going to free ball it, which is how that's the correct use of that expression. It's late, but your night has just started because of Pixel Beans.
Hey,
You know what
not
I mean?
bad.
Yeah, because like I've got like a big trip home in front of me and I'm like, hey, I could have Coca-Cola, but you know what's better than that? Steaming hot cup of coffee.
Hot cup of coffee.
Hot cup of coffee.
Going.
I'm quite partial to a macchiato or just an espresso after dinner.
Fancy.
I'm into making espresso martinis at home now.
Oh, God.
Big fan of them.
There you go.
That's your nighttime coffee. Use a little bit of Pixel Beans coffee in there. Mwah.
Mwah.
Keep it nerdy, but also sexy.
Ooh.
Yeah, because nerd is the new cool. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Actually, I continue to purchase Pixel Beans coffee. Like we got some from them originally. They sent us a couple of packets when we started doing them on the news.
Yep.
As a sponsor, and I continue to order their coffee. But I can't remember the brand. I use the black and gold one, which is like the Star
Gold Rush.
It's like a Star
No.
Power one and the Gold Rush.
right now.
But yeah, the version of that which
Is Rainbow Road?
Is there Rainbow Road? I thought it was like
No,
Star
I
Rush?
think no, it's the I've got it here.
Yep.
We got Flawless Victory.
Flawless Victory.
Flawless Victory.
It sums up my taste in coffee and is my coffee of choice.
That's
So
my
if they want
favourite
to stick that on a label and put it on that bag of coffee, you're more than
The
welcome.
packaging is so cool, man.
It's very
Isn't it
cool.
great?
Yep.
It's just great design.
And they're awesome too. They're on Instagram and they're all rocking. There's arcade machines in there.
Yep.
What do you call a coffee
Grindhouse.
bean?
Coffee warehouse?
A grindhouse?
No.
I don't know if they grind so much there as they. Well, they do. You can get
do.
ground. You can get ground, or you can get whole beans.
Yep. A bean
whole roasted.
house?
They're a roaster.
The roast city.
Roaster.
Roastisserie. A roastisserie.
Roaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Regardless, Pixel Beans, bring the card back up. Pixel Beans back on the show. If you want to get in on some of that sweet Pixel Beans coffee, use the code BACKPOCKET for 20% off at pixelbeanscoffee.com.au. Cannot recommend it enough. At any point during
20% off.
20% off. That's a lot of percent.
I use the code.
Use the code.
I bet you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
it's free money. I mean, it's not. It's like saving money but then
But
by
that
saving money, it's like you got
Free.
money. Yeah, and you know what you could do with that money?
Buy
Pixel
more
Beans.
coffee. 20% more coffee.
Yeah. Isn't it great? You keep buying enough Pixel Beans coffee, you stack those 20% savings on top of another.
It's suddenly free.
You've got enough for a dream PC. Synergy.
Hey, nice.
Thank you very much, Pixel Beans, for coming back on board for the next couple of months. So excited to have you as the second business pocket partner. All right. Before we do the credits, we need to quickly check in because we have not checked in with everyone's favorite segment in a while.
Wait. This thing's really fucking loud.
So if
still.
we don't have
So everyone just turn your volume down
we
like
don't have
40%.
a Pixel Beans cup of coffee to wake us up, but what could wake us up is a little title card for a segment we call Good Job.
Why can we not adjust the volume of...
We don't have the technology.
But the technology doesn't
okay.
exist.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I asked Will to fucking render them out at an even volume, but no. He's all about varied volumes.
He's all about gain. He's all about extra dBs.
Yeah, he's
Do you
like,
reckon
this one will be neg 12, and this one will be just all redlining.
Wonder if this is like the moment that Will breaks to us. You know, I'm actually down.
Will's already gone to bed.
Oh, God, he's useless. Will, are you here?
Will, do something.
Anything. Literally do anything right now. Anything. Will?
Will, if you're there, do something.
Do something to our show.
Make something happen.
Will, do anything.
Will, one thing.
He's 100% gone to bed.
He's gone to bed.
You know what?
Yep.
He can't hear us.
Staring at a screen with.
Is that still the note of? Just saying what you've been playing.
He's waiting to press the card. He's like, it's not happening.
Pocket League. A few games have come out that were on the Pocket League boards. Let's take a look at these reviews. The first one. Oh, by the way, Middlecee brings us this segment. Of course, I forgot that Middlecee brings us the segment.
I think that's the part. That's the bit now is that we forget.
It's ridiculous. Like everyone else, I'm like, it's jammed in there. I know exactly who's sponsored.
Yeah.
Every time Middlecee comes up, it's just like, it's like Will.
Yeah.
Middlecee, thank you so much. You're the best of us.
I love you, Middlecee.
Steph loves you. First one, Mario and Rabbids. Who had Mario and Rabbids?
Peter?
I did. I had Mario plus Rabbids or Mario.
Get yourself sexy.
Rabbids.
85% on OpenCritic.
Not bad.
Well
not
done.
bad. I'll take it. I'll take an 85.
Plague Tale Requiem. Who had that?
I had that. Is Tail
This
not
guy.
spelt Tail?
No.
Missed opportunity. Rats
No, I
have
think
tails.
they really thought about it and went, oh, we're going to spell it.
This
That's
is
a bad idea.
This is a story, not a pun about rat asses.
Yeah.
You
Again.
fuck.
84.
And out I walk in the meeting room.
Tail,
84?
Tail between his legs. Why has he got a story between his legs?
84. 84. And then
it's
Steph,
late.
you had
Too
Splatoon
bad.
3.
Yes.
83. Solid scores across the board.
Yeah, good scores. Good
Yeah.
scores.
Good.
What's the highest rating score is still, am I looking at an 88?
Elden Ring.
It's your 90 bullshit.
Oh,
96.
of course, 96.
96.
And Nick's got...
Both my reserves got delayed.
Yeah, You've
But
got 3
Wow.
out, so you're
But
going to
Steph, you and I are so far the only ones with 4 out of 5, with 1 out.
No, Steph's got 3 out. She's only getting 4.
I've still got a chance for a reserve.
Why?
I
Wait,
get
wait, why do
Metal
I
Slug
why do I have
Tactics
3 out?
Got delayed.
Got
so it's
delayed.
Bayonetta 3.
Oh, wait.
Bayonetta
Right. Yes.
3 is your
Okay.
last.
No.
Bayonetta 3 is almost out.
Yeah, it's coming out. It is coming out. You'll get 5 scores.
I get 5 scores.
Oh, so you've got 5 because you have your reserves and I don't.
Yeah,
You're both
and
your
Nick is
reserves are
definitely getting God of War, and Hollow Knight is not coming out.
Yeah, so I'm getting God of War. Hollow Knight's not coming out, so I get my 2 reserves in, so I'll have a full 5 as well.
Who are your 2 reserves?
So I've got
need a
Gran
big-
Turismo and Weird West. Weird West is like 76, but Gran Turismo is like 88.
Okay.
God of War is going to be 90 something. And so it's
I
gonna
reckon
be
Gran
UNA.
Turismo would be way down now as well. But
Yeah,
it was
that's
only
not how
we only do it in 2
is
weeks.
That's not how we do it.
Yeah,
how it's
but it's
done.
like it's that classic Sony thing of like they review well, but they're like, what is it?
What is it?
Gran
Yeah.
Turismo.
Yeah,
That is it.
Yeah.
Cars.
Do we double down on the ones that got delayed on our lists next year?
Gus did with I
Breath
did,
of the
I think,
Wild.
with Hollow Knight.
I did with Breath of the Wild and
yeah.
I missed out again.
Yeah.
So I'm
But it is coming out next year.
tripling it down.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Oxenfree 2 is not coming out this year, so I'll only end up with 4.
That's right. It got delayed
got
as well.
delayed,
yeah,
right?
yeah. That sucks.
My God, a lot of
well,
injuries.
we will when so the last game to come out will be Bayonetta and
God of
War.
God of War. Those are the last 2,
then then
unless
it's all
there's a
wrapped up.
Hollow Knight surprise drop, which probably won't happen. But then we have to
Dream
do the
PC all
maths.
you want, it's not happening.
All right, Dream PC. Well done. Okay, cool. That brings us to the end of the show. How exciting! God, we did it. There's a post show. It's going to go for a little bit of time. If it gets to 10 o'clock, we'll talk about a video game that we can talk about at 10 o'clock. If not, we'll talk about that game next week. Everyone's fucking tired.
Oh, we're good.
I'm all right.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm just fucking tired.
I'm pretty tired.
You're pretty tired? Yeah, good. This half of the...
We'll just stay on this camera.
Yeah, okay, good. The drunk half of the room, pretty tight. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. How exciting. We need to do the credits before we end this show.
We sure do.
I'm out. I was last week. Steph was the week before. It was a
Really? I'm pretty sure
She
Steph
was
was
last
last
week.
last
I think it's
week.
me.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not going to do anything clever with it.
No, I was last week.
Make sure. No, she did the funny...
I
You don't have to do anything funny because
I did the very accurate Austrian accent.
I've arranged
The
something
Christoph
for
Waltz.
this one.
Oh, how
Yeah.
exciting.
We won't hear it
Oh,
because there's not foldback.
okay, great.
Interesting.
But the audience will get a little something.
There's a few change ups in there too, so stay on your toes.
Okay,
They're not
cool.
tricks, they're just changed names.
All right.
So is
all right.
someone still
I'm
reading
fucking
it?
still on my
Yeah,
I'm
Nick's gonna-
ready.
Nick's
I'm
gonna
ready to
read
go.
it.
Let me
Read
know.
it.
Okay,
There's
please.
an additional audio thing.
Yeah, chat. Tell you just put in chat what you're hearing.
Is it the sound of wet fleshy stuff?
It is. It's the Scorn wet fleshy noises.
Okay, good.
Are you ready, Nicholas?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Big thank you to our patrons, the mods, Gat, Syntax, Eric, Carnage, Liz, Dahlia, Sipcat, Phoenix, Alliance, Disturb 778, Jax, Caboose, and What's Shark. God. My favourites, all of them. Pockety Wrangler, a little bit scarlet, Gus Beard Wrangler, Dumpties. Department of Donuts, Honey Bun Bun, Butt Lubricator, We Are Robots, and Limbot, the Foot Severer. Thanks to Moth Captain, the Foot Licker is me, and it's Jeff. No, wait, it's Gus, and it's Jeff. Costume Department, Oranishi, remover of foot from Gus's mouth is Babbling Buffett. Back Pocket legal team is Akarash. Nick's own legal team for his dumb mouth is BuriBuri. Which seems like a mistake because my own lawyer's to it. Head technician, Kane LaVos. Scotty Groomer, Glowing Might. Gaming Department, MPOS18. Naming Department, Osneminator. Best Boy, Every. Worst Boy, Evil Spy Boy. Box Boy is Boxy. Scotty Feeders, BT Nano. Super Studios. Scotty Breeders, Slowpunk, and Zeke. Scotty Wranglers, Bifrus. Worm Wangler. Tungsten Chog. Peter's Cable Boy. Wolsey, well designed, thanks to ATC. The gaffer holder of gaffer tape is B-Mac. Step Attention Grabber is, of course, Snail XD. Assistant to Step Attention Grabber when she loses attention is Days86. Community Hot Boy is Nicrotex, and his Hot Boys are, of course, Coastal City and Avexia. Assistant Remover of Sugar from Coke is thanks to Kaylee Kool-Aid. Executive Show Canceller, Raj, got me, Pitchwise. Remover of Sass is Sassless. Replacer of Slash is Slickiverick. House band is Music for Hire, Middlecee. The transport officer is TheVegaBus. Dinosaur supervisor is Phil Tibbet. Supervisor, LokiCat. And Pocket Business Partners, 3PC, Pixel Beans, Coffee.
Congratulations, you did really well.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Did I nail it?
Yeah, just a little gerbil, like a little pinch.
Oh, I didn't hear that coming out of
Is
fucking
that
three
something-
people's phones as I was reading that.
Is that something you can activate at any time?
I don't have a hotkey to do that because that would be fucking painful.
We should.
But it's just an effect on the mic line that is toggleable. And so I set it up to just toggle it on.
You're really happy with
I toggled it on when we cut to that. But I came up with the idea because we're squishing us in, so we should squish our voices up.
Ah, okay.
So if any vision is squished, voices go up. That's how media.
That's how television works.
Yeah. Thank you to Back Pocket patrons who make this show possible. Without you, we wouldn't make this show. That's just a fact. We would do a bunch of other work, but we wouldn't make this show. So make sure you subscribe to the Patreon because we love all of you. Head to patreon.com/backpocket to get more information about that. If you want to see more of our show, head to backpocket.gg. There are links to everything that we do there, including our store where you can buy a series of clocks that Gus made. We're at Backpocket Vids on all the social media platforms that you're on right now. Thanks to
Game on Cancer for this amazing neon. If you didn't catch at the start of the show, Game on Cancer raising a heap of money. We're the ambassadors. They gave us this amazing neon. They're doing a holiday spectacular. So
Thanks to the Kings of Neon as
Thanks
well.
to the Kings of Neon for putting this together through Game on Cancer. Head to their website and you can work out how to be part of the holiday spectacular.
And I'll also say that the Kings of Neon were so good to work with as we were getting this built. Like the back and forth was like amazing.
Can we also just point out amazing business name? Like the second we're like, who are we using? The Kings of Neon.
Of course we are.
Just like
they could make the worst.
You guys love a pun. Love a pun.
They go bold enough to name your company after a pun?
Yeah. And after a band that hasn't made music in like 6 years.
What was that?
And now with a chipmunk voice.
And now in its egg.
Back it out. Back it out.
Do it one more time, Steph.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Your sex is on fire.